Well, dadgum. I guess we're live without no warning. Just hit the button here, and I'm supposed to be able to play a song here coming at you live from a different direction. So, got to make sure we get that there tune playing here. And see if I can figure all this stuff out. Okay, I got that off the screen. Okay, we're supposed to start with a good tune. And I'm going to bring you one. So while the chat builds, I'm going to play a little tune for y'all. So turn down your volumes and adjust your sets, because here we go.
From the 405, Studio K is live. Photos, freedom, truth, and friends. Welcome to Captain KEVman land. Truth in his voice and a family thing. Captain KEVman's on the air. Stars and the stripes flying everywhere. From Studio K to the wide open land. Truth in his voice and a camera in his hand. Raise it up one time. Simplify spirit in a 405 shot. Live and loud, come take a stand. Welcome we Captain KEVman's land. Captain KEVman's creations. The lines are open, the people are here. Semper Fi, and we'll see you live.
I don't know where I'm at. I'm right here. Oh, so that's always fun. Always fun trying to figure out which button you're supposed to push next, and I just figured it out. Hey, a truth, just so you know, you might want to go back and just watch the chat, see if the Nightbot shows back up. I think I was going in there to get rid of its ass at the same time. Oh, you can't say that word. I was trying to get rid of its butt. Yeah, I'll explain all that here in a second for all you folks. And I think I hit X to like get rid of it, even though you'd put it in something other folder or something like that. So I think our paths cross on that. Just make sure. So just pay attention to it. If it comes back and rears its ugly head, then let me know. I told y'all I deleted that sucker last night, and it came back up today. As soon as Mary hit the button and put in some comment, it done smacked Mary, knocked her off the other side of the bed. So again, we learned. We'll figure it out. So I'm using what's called Talk Studio tonight, which is a variation from Streamlabs. It's just like StreamYards, what y'all are used to seeing from all your favorite YouTubers is StreamYards. So tonight I'm using what's called Talk Studio from the Streamlabs. So we'll see how everything goes. I've used it before and it seemed to be okay, but all the fun stuff's over in Streamlabs. So that's why I've always ran in with Streamlabs, because we don't get none of our little fun stuff. We're no longer allowed to have fun, folks. The days are coming that YouTube's cracking down on the content creators. So let me explain this to you guys. So yesterday, I uploaded one of my videos, which as I'm putting these songs together and making a video, a little tie to them from Fat Redial, I can't even add up his thanks Fat Redial little icon up there so y'all can see it on screen to know who made the music for me and all that good stuff. Can't do it because I'm on a whole different software and it's not in here and it's not tied to my little buttons. So thanks Fat Redial for that hit right there. It's another variation. It's cut off the song Okie from Muskogee, huh? So you notice I put a little Norman twist in there, Okie from Norman in it. So I've added that one to my actual YouTube channel. And so as I'm cutting these songs, putting them with Fat Redial's cut, and I'm adding like a specific little video to it. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I didn't say hello to everyone. Mary, I did see your comment about wanting to come on panel and all that good stuff. So I'll get to y'all here shortly. I am here and I can see y'all, and I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. But I've built those into a folder, a playlist on my YouTube channel, and they are listed as like Captain KEVman's theme songs. And so I put all those songs into there, and even included Sikorsky's song that we released last night. Thanks to Fat Redial for letting me know, and we played it and got to let Sikorsky hear that. And that's a damn good song, and we might get to hear it one time tonight because it's a tearjerker, y'all. It's a badass tune. You can say ass. So it is on my YouTube channel. I checked it out today. I played it from the time I left my house. I played every song that's in there so far in every variation, all the way to town and all the way back from town. So I know they all work. So if you're wanting to hear those songs just on a little travel, like in the Australian outback or something, mate, you might be able to play them in there. So as we get some cool tunes in there, we're going to drop them into that playlist and you'll be able to hear them. So like right now, there's 4 songs in there. 3 of them are for my theme songs for my YouTube channel here. And again, the one it's called Hero. I may have named that, and I don't know if it's what it meant whenever I was sent the song. And I hope I didn't mistake the name or if it needed a name. I gave it the name Hero because it's fitting and it worked. So again, Fat Redial on the cut, and he's the one that made that song, and it's just amazing. So I threw together whenever till 5:30 this morning. Look, folks, this staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning, I slept till 1 o'clock this afternoon, and I haven't done that in years. I woke up and I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So I uploaded that video last night. No issues. Included it to my playlist and all that stuff, and went to add one of my songs today, and it was totally different. It was like it asked you all these questions. So for all of you folks who don't know, YouTube changed today for all content creators. And every time you upload a video now granted, when I'm doing a live, it's going to my YouTube, it's showing live on there. And any video that you have the classification of wanting it monetized and put on your YouTube as, monetized content, when you click the video button and upload your content, now there's like a 9-step process you must go through. 1, you must verify there is no foul language in the titles or in the words that's written anywhere for anybody to see. Then you have to tell it how much language that is observed in the video anywhere. So for every time I say ass or, you can react to people's comments and stuff on a live video and be like, oh, damn. And that is okay. But if your language consists of every word in the sentence beginning and ending sort of like a fire truck, then you must tell it that, yes, that content is in there, and it will put a warning on your video for people who are sensitive and have sensitive ears and don't want to hear it. And it also, if it's consistent with that's what your language style is and you're describing stuff and every other word out of your mouth is like a fire truck, then that video is not monetizable. And then it goes into other categories. It asks you if there's any observed use of illicit drugs or any observed firearms or any observed blah, blah, blahs that they're cracking down on. If any of that stuff's visible in your videos or used, it's called a self-verification, where I, as a content creator, must verify if that stuff's in there. Once I upload it, it's going to check, and it uses their AI systems to check if any of that stuff is present. If it finds that I told it that there was none and there is, then it's a strike against me in the sense that, okay, now it don't trust me. It's going to check every one of my videos. If I'm correct and tell it the truth and say, no, there's none of this in there, and doesn't find none, then it loosens the grip on me of saying, okay, there's nothing in my content. And then next time it'll check a little easier, and to the point where it verifies if you're being truthful with their system in order to become that video to be monetized. So I'm just saying, it's a whole new game in the YouTube world for the creators out there. So some people who create content and their content has all those things in it, that's what you're going to be seeing soon. So it's no longer, it's not necessarily about First Amendment rights. You have a right to say what you want to. It's whether you choose to allow them to pay you if that's what you're wishing to do to get your content monetized through YouTube. You have to abide by their rules because you're working for them, the people that are paying you. No different in your job at home or at work, wherever you go to. If you're wanting to get paid, you must do what you're told to do to get paid. This is a employment opportunity from here through YouTube to get paid for my content. Therefore, I must do what they tell me. No way around it. Free speech or not. It's no longer about the fact of free speech and all that stuff. You can say what you want. You can cuss. You can go spank the neighbor's cat if you would like. But if you want to get monetized and your video make money for you, you can't do any of those things that are outside their guidelines of rules, and you must certify it. So now that everybody understands that, keep that knowledge in your head the next time you go to your other content creators and you see stuff. Now you'll know. So everybody got their tea ready? And just for the record, I have a few of these cups. I don't drink out of the same daggum cup every day. See there, I caught myself. Dadgum cup. We're gonna have to learn a lot of new words and vocabulary stuff, folks. So when you start watching your content creators and they start seeing they start saying things that just make you laugh your butt off, it's because that's what's required. I see that comment. Don't think I didn't. It was just the way I held my cup. I grabbed it because I had something sitting there. I didn't give it the old pinkies out truth. From now on, I'm going to drink it like this. I'm going to sneak up on it, drink my tea like it ain't getting away from me. That's right, TJ. Son of a biscuit eater. Who knows? Maybe a lot of people will start getting the old button, and y'all are going to scare the neighbor's cats with that daggum thing. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on and just throw that out there for everybody and just do a little hangout. You can help me what, Miss Liberty? Don't forget, I can bring these things up I can bring this stuff up on the screen now. This software has it. I can do it. And I'm still trying to figure everything out. So I'm already way behind in the chat. So Cheryl says she don't want to hear my stuff. She'd rather me use the button. She needs a button. I know that. So, oh yeah? Do explain, my friend. What's the Michelle movement? The Michelle movement, she says. So yeah, this is totally different here. I don't know if the phone lines are present and working. So, heck, matter of fact, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to turn them to do not disturb for the moment. And if somebody wishes to call in, they can send a message that, hey, I want to call in, or I want to be on the channel, or all that stuff. Speaking of, where the hell's Mary? Where the heck is Mary? Where do we leave Mary at? Mary, you back there, dear? Anybody else want to come on? Let me know. Gee whiz, this gives me options here. I think Mary is a YouTube user, so I'm going to give her the YouTube link. This is just wild. I swear I've used this before, but I don't remember it giving you different links for every outfit that you're using here. Now let me figure out how to get to Mary. And I still don't know what that noise is. Did y'all just hear that? It just like blinged in my ear. Mary, Mary, where you at, Mary? Uh, that's not the link you want. Oh yeah, it was. I was lying. Sorry. Mary, you got an email coming your way, ma'am. Anybody else want a link? Let me send it to Truce. Truce, let me drop you the link and you can help me out there, please. Please help. If y'all want a link, hit up Miss Truth. There's no telling Mary. Y'all know how she is. She just like poofs. I can't say that neither. You can't be talking about that, Mary. You're gonna have to give it a new code name. Welcome in there, Kristen McGann. Thanks for stopping in. Somebody said something about pink shimmer. What's the topic? Use your voice and let's figure it out. What would you like to talk about tonight? How? Are you serious? That's the YouTube one. Do you need all of them? Truth? Let me look and see. Oh, that is the wrong thing, huh? How about how about giving you the link to get in there? One day you'll figure this out. I was just sharing the stream with y'all to make sure y'all saw me. There you go, Truth. I'm sorry. There's too many buttons. I know. I just want to make sure people are watching. Puff the magic dragon. Gotcha. Gotcha that you got it. I don't know why. Why does it just sound so quiet? I don't hear my computer running. I can literally hear my printer running in the office in there. I can hear myself vaping. Can y'all hear my vape? You know, I don't know who's. Wonder how come the mods are not in the private chat. Mods, are you in the private chat? Truth, or one of the mods, jump over to the private thing and see if it lets y'all see that. Hello to all my new friends stopping in. Anybody out there in chat land would like to have a discussion? Man, well, why not, Carla? Probably because there was no time in between me deciding, you know what? I just want to go wave at my friends and say hello. And I hit the button and said, go live. You have to be on Streamlabs for that. Well, I think that's just a private chat, maybe amongst the guests or anybody that's like on it. Y'all got me so daggone confused. Remember, we got to watch our language. You can type whatever you need to. Yeah, so like on my comments up here, no, my finger don't go off that area. I've got my stream comments, chat, and then right next to it it says private. So it's just me here. Mary's in Maryland. Did she say Mary had a little lamb? Fiddlesticks. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that again. I don't know. I just got to figure out how I can fit it into my vocabulary again. I think a lot of fire trucks are going to be seen screaming and wailing down the road because it's going to be tough. But yeah, you can't say none of that stuff. I need a little foot pedal down here, so when I can feel that it's coming on and I have that urge, I can definitely hit it. Sometimes I forget to reach up there and hit it. So don't let me blow your TV speakers if you're watching on TV. Two, we got to name them something else. And nothing that'll be bad. So, what time we into stream last night? 4 or something this morning, and then I stayed up till about 5:30 working on some stuff, and because I just felt it had an urgency that needed to be dealt with and done, and so I did that. I cut that deal for Ms. Sikorsky, which anybody seen her? She in here? She's probably, maybe there's somebody else live right now or something. She's probably somewhere else. She'll be in here in a little bit. If you got them, vape them. It's not against the rules to vape. Wonder why. That no. Let me try this button right here. Let me generate a new link. Oh no, I don't want to do that. If I hit that button, it would have shut us down. I don't know. Strange. Stranger things have happened. It is literally the same link. So I'll send it again, but obviously it probably won't work if it didn't work the first time, right? Oh. Send me your email on Discord. Truth. I got a way to figure this out. Well, it just told me that you joined. It just said that right in my ear, which is nice. I like that. Where you at? Okay, you ready? I'm taking you on stream. There you are. I was gonna say, if you send me your email, I've got a different way. If you look over on your left, there's a thing there that says team. I could I'll put you on the team and you can bring people in when the heck you want to. I did it. I said heck, y'all. I said heck. Hello? Are you there, Truth?
Can you hear me? Okay, so yeah, so the chat that you were asking about, the private chat, that's only in Streamlabs. So it would be like you and I could communicate through that chat, but nobody else would be able to see it, or anybody that's on your panel back here on from this link would be able to see that chat. But those are the only people that can see that chat. That's a way for us to be like, hey, you know, this is happening or whatever, without everybody seeing it. But I have to actually be on the Streamlabs link to be able to see that chat from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you see on the left-hand side there that, I don't know if you're seeing sort of the same window I am now. It says guest and team.
Nope, I don't have that on
You don't
mine.
see team? Okay. Well, drop me your email in back into the Discord, or you can put it in the private chat since you're on. Anybody else that was to come on could see that private chat. I do believe so. Just drop it in Discord, and then I'm going to add you
Okay,
to another feature over here for team. Anybody else
sounds
out there
good.
in La La Land, Insomniac Corner? Anybody over there that would like to come on the stream? We're still looking for Mary. Somebody put out an APB for Ms. Mary.
Did you make sure to send her the right link to her email?
Well, no. I sent her the ability to be able to see it. She's probably sitting there she's listening and trying to figure out, I pushed this button I don't know how many times and this ain't working.
Yep. Send her the right link, and then maybe she can join.
There you go. I sent you an invite. Yeah, I sent you an invite. Let me go back over here to Mary here. Try to find Mary's link. Mary. Y'all think it's easy out there to put one of these here shows on and all that good stuff? And, I know it's not like a TV show. Don't be confused. I'm just saying to sit here and talk and make all this stuff happen. It can be challenging, very challenging. Add a guest, copy the link, email the link. Gee whiz, Mary, here comes the correct link. I'm sorry. And I know you're probably going, what is this guy doing? Don't worry. We've all asked that question a couple of times. That's right. Ring that Liberty Bell, she says. It's tough. And especially just when you think that you're figuring stuff out on your favorite platform of whatever you're streaming with, you decide that, no, I think I'm going to try it on this other one because I think this might work better. And I do like this whole setup thing, this whole feature of all this stuff that we do have here. And again, it'll just take a little time and I'll figure out and know where all the buttons are and all that stuff are. The hardest thing is like when I wanted to play that song for you guys at the beginning, there's no like, there's a tab there, but then you got to find it and make sure you're on the right one. It's not as simple as just setting up a button like on my Stream Deck. Stream Deck's a little button machine over here. I just hit a button and it does something because I've already programmed it before the show. Did you just do that? Did you just like zoom in on me like that? I don't know who's doing that, but somebody's driving this camera again.
That's not me, but it did zoom way in.
I'm just saying. I think it's my wife. She's got
It's
some secret
probably
buttons
Kaleb
down there.
messing with you.
Yeah, he's not linked into my computer, but he has access to everything. He can do anything. He told me he's going to bed because he works in the heat and stuff like that. And
It's probably going to drop me down for a minute, but I'll join back up. I'm signing back in on the other thing you sent for me to get.
okay. Somebody joined. I think I heard their name. I've only sent it to one person, so maybe you sent somebody. Probably is Doug. You know how they are. They probably, who they're looking for. I want to know if I know that guy out there in the Tucson or something. Let me zoom it out a little bit. Y'all don't need to see that close up there on me, do you? Hold on. Somebody joined there. Let me find you here. Oh, this is our buddy. Y'all ready? Are you ready? Give me that thumbs up. I haven't even said nothing, honey, and you already got that look on your face. Okay, you ready? Oh, what a riot. Mary, y'all. Welcome in, Ms. Mary. She's got her earphones in her ear. Mary, where'd you get to? Did you like fall off the bed last night and just like check out with us or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. We stayed on to what? 4 something o'clock. We were having a pretty good time. And then, did you get to hear Miss Sikorsky's song that I played for her? Not like I played for her, like I pulled out a guitar and started throwing out this tune for her. Like as in, Fat Redall sent me a message with a song attached to it, and I just happened to see it, because I can see it right there on my phone. And I was like, who sent me a message? And it actually beeps in my ear. Sometimes I just don't hear the beeps. And so I looked at my phone, and it was that message from Fat Redall. And he told me I could play it for her. And so, because she was in my chat hanging out, so I got to play that song for her. And it was very touching. For anyone who has not got to hear it yet, you probably should have a Kleenex or a big towel next to you because you're going to need one. I mean, it's a very touching story. And like I said, Fat Redall, he really knocked it out of the park on that one. It's a story, and it tells a story about Sikorsky's mother and her mother's buried in Arlington National Cemetery and all that stuff. And so it was pretty wild to listen to. And Mary, you see that comment? Here, I'm gonna put it on screen, Mary, and see if it helps you. We can't talk about that. Did you hear my comments? We're not allowed to even discuss that no more. I'm like, are you serious? Yeah. In the comments, you can say anything you want to say, as long as I'm not, me or you on my screen are not discussing it, because you can't do it on YouTube no more.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think by the quote here that Ms. Liberty says, it is very nice. And I let my wife listen to it today, and I'll tell y'all right now, I had to go get her a box of tissues. So it is very, very heartfelt and touching story.
Wow, y'all.
Carla, what? Carla says, how do they work in the word Sikorsky? What do you mean? Into the song? Or what, Miss Carla? Christina, would you like her phone number? I'll let you call her and explain this to her, because it just is not going to happen. As much as I sit here and tell you guys, it's easy, just push the button, get up here and show the world who you are and talk. Right, Mary? It's very easy. You just, once you've done it one time, it's hard to get people to tell you no, because you just come hang out and have a conversation, right? That's all it is.
Right.
It's no different than a FaceTime call to your family or something like that. It's just me and you're having the conversation, and they're just getting to see it. And it's like,
Right.
it's sort of weird. Jaylene says, can I talk in caps? Well, yeah, at least once. I don't know. I think Truth has got the, you okay, Mary? Mary? Hey, Mary, just for the record, if you stand up and you walk away from your phone and you've got plugged in wired earbuds in your ear, it's going to rip them out. You ain't going to hear what I'm saying. Did you go check on that, Truth? Make sure that you put it back in there? Because like I said, I think our paths crossed, and you moved it and I blocked it, or I deleted it. So I don't know what happened. So no, Christina, she didn't. It just happens. Don't, Shelly. Well, hello, Ms. Made in the UK. Hadn't seen you in a little while, but glad you stopped in. Answer it. That's for you, ma'am. It's not for me.
I'm good.
everybody's concerned occasionally. See? Oh boy.
Here we go.
I'm just putting the comments up on the screen. Everybody just loves to hear you get tickled and just get excited about something, Mary. It's funny.
It is.
So what's going on around the world there, everybody? What's the topic tonight, Mary? Someone else asked that earlier. So
Anything.
I did not see, and again, I didn't get out of bed at 1 o'clock, so I missed the whole day. So I don't know what's going on in the world. I know that, that's a world affairs. I know that there was some bombs dropped over across the pond. So I'm up, Kev Love, laugh out loud. Been up fit an hour. It's 6 in the morning. Sorry, that was my southern slang trying to read your English writing, honey. I'm sorry. I done messed it up, didn't I? It's 6 in the morning over there already? It's just 7 hours ahead. Yeah, that's right. I think we established this before. No, she said 6. It's just midnight. I swear I just pushed the go live button at like 11 and here it is midnight already. What happened, Mary? How come time flies whenever we just least expect it?
A big speed.
Melissa, what are you confused about, honey? What's going on? Just tuning in. I'm confused. If you come in confused, I'm sorry whenever you leave, is all I got to say, because you're just going to be asking questions. Well, we have fun. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. We don't have no random set patterns or anything like that. You know, hey, it's just one of them things. There you go. There's the answer. Just random things. That's why I asked y'all to bring the topic. If you have a topic and you want to ask a question, if you bring it, we'll discuss it. I'm here for you guys. So, you know, it's just that it's all about y'all. I do this for y'all and for me. I do this for y'all too. It's a place to hang out. It's a place for us to have fun. It's a place to, well, I can't put down my hair, but I only got so much left. Now, come on now. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate you, good sir. Oh, well, daggum, Liam. That's what you get for that, ain't it? Trying to be all nice and kind and trying to share some love out there, and then that daggum stream bots is going to smack them. Let me go turn that thing up here. Let me turn that thing up to, if you're not writing novels by the time I've got this paragraph protection turned on, oh, I know why. Sorry, Liam. Let me go change that. I didn't hit the save button. I was messing with it from a previous discussion and all that stuff. Link. There is all these things in here. You know, look, I'm sorry. He got smacked with a 15-second punishment on that. So I just changed it. Now you can sort of write a 200-character book. And as long as you're a subscriber to the channel, it should help you out, by the way. If you're not a subscriber, then you might get smacked by the Streamlabs bot. And I know Liam's probably a subscriber, so. Are we still allowed to watch live CCTV funny videos? Yes. I don't know if I was talking about it earlier. I forget who I was talking about it with. Oh, I know who I was talking about with, or in what conversation. Yeah, you can still do all those things, but there's just certain things you're not allowed to do. Like, as me, the content creator, I can watch and react to a video or something like that and it not be an issue. I can still say, in a reaction, oh, damn, that was scary. But to make it part of every bit of your conversation and all that stuff, they're pushing you away from any of that foul language. I see that comment. You see that comment right there in front of your face, Mary? I was trying to poke you in the eye. It was the comment I was trying to get to, and I forgot. Hey, whenever it comes through, I'll let them know. That's right, Christina. Hey, Christina brings up some good topics, but, some topics, it takes me a minute. Ohio is the topic, 16 possibly more in a 12 by 12 room held for 4 years. Now, that was the answer. Can you give us a category of what the heck you're talking about there? Are we trying to turn this into Jeopardy? What is that?
Child abuse.
Is this? But is it a specific case we're talking about there? You just got to remember, I'm sort of new to y'all's world.
Oh.
Jaylene, honey, no, I'm leaving that to Mike. Mike took care of that for all men for a long time. Well, I deleted it, so I'm just saying. I can. There's levels. You see that? You see it right underneath that name right there? There's this is my level. There's that one other person's level that's right there above me, but I'm at this level. So I guess I hit the level button, didn't I? That's weird. Can't get the Streamlabs to stop on my end. You talking about the cloud bot? Yeah, I made the adjustments and saved it, so Liam should be able to type up to 200 characters at this point. No, I'm not. It's not. It's all in your head. They're not imaginary. They're fully there. I was trying to poke Mary in the eyeball. Dink, dink. No, do y'all not see that creation sign right there? Right there above me? I thought so. I don't know what world she's living in, but she's been over to Mary's house and she can't see now. She ain't seeing straight. Let's see. Not insurance ins and outs. Sometimes y'all just say stuff that makes me go, look, y'all know, I explained I had to take my wedding band off because of my laceration right there between my fingers, where my finger, my tractor, no, my lawnmower, sorry, my lawnmower tried to cut my finger off going down a cable, and the cable come over and sliced my hand up through there. And so it rubbed on my ring and all that stuff, but my hand swelled up, so I had to get my ring off so it didn't have to get cut off. And so that's my decoder ring. So sometimes I just got to wave it and try to understand what someone's saying. When I don't understand the topic, I wave my ring there, and it decodes stuff for me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, Carla. It's shooting doubles too, by the way. It wasn't just drinking them; it's shooting them. Was it not? About that, you missed my question. I'm sorry. You know, they only gave me 2 of these eyeballs, and when they're occupied over there looking at you, I can't see down there. I ain't figured out a way to split them yet. They're connected. My linkage is still intact, so I can't see everything. Let me try to go back up. We need to have a way for somebody to hit a button and just put those comments they need me to see. Do I have a P.O. box? No, I went and checked on that thing. Did I not tell you about it? I know I told y'all about that. You know how much they want for a daggone P.O. box that'll hold a small standard size Amazon package? And it was like 20 inches by 20 inches by, like 4 or 5 inches tall. $600 a year. We're going to need a lot of super chats in order to buy a $600 a year P.O. box for y'all to be able to send stuff to me. I mean, I'd love to get y'all's mail and open it on air. But I put out that, for right now, y'all could send it to Caleb's business mailbox, and I don't think he's, Mary, you okay, honey? People start getting concerned. I'll just make sure, or just make sure you didn't fall down. I'll have to find Caleb's address. I think it's 720 Research Park Boulevard. That's it. 720 Research Park Boulevard in Norman, Oklahoma. 73071. I don't know. Let me check. I'll tell you. It's his business. K&M Coatings. Go look him up on Facebook. K&M Coatings. But yeah, his address, and we discussed it. He knows. Some of y'all may want to send him something. If you send something to me addressed to Caleb's business, make sure you put Captain KEVman on it so he knows it's for me. If it's to him, then you can put it's Kaleb. AYEITKALEB. It's Kaleb. There's Z in there. It's. So it's AYEITZKALEB. It's Kaleb. And that way he'll get it at his business, and he'll give me whatever you send to me. So, heard a little beep in my ear, and it caught my attention. That's why y'all see me just looking all over the place. So yeah, I didn't go buy a $600 a year, and I've got a very tight connection at the post office. I've got a good friend that works at the post office. She's like, see my level? She's right up underneath there. She's up there, and it's still $600 a year. Oh, I see who's in the chat there. You okay, Mary? That sounded like you was jumping on a airplane. Mary, are you just going to take us on a tour? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, see, one day you were cat sitting. Was that your house? You was cat sitting out?
No.
You was at your friend's house. So you just fall off their side of the bed.
Right.
You don't have to take us on a tour of your house, Mary. I was just kidding. That's up to you. Your phone is mobile. You do what you want to. You've succeeded in life just like me up to this point without any of my help. So if you decide you're going to take people on a tour of your house, that's on you, ma'am. Just saying. Hello, Miss Sikorsky in the chat. And for all my other friends in the chat that I may have not called out their name, I'm sorry.
You see Shelley's question.
Where's it at? I'm concerned. Oh. Just because your eyes work better than mine, ma'am. I'm just saying. See, Shelley says to me the question. One of my mods put it out there for me because they know I can't read good. You ever know of anybody in the military, past or present, publicly disclose insurance and I think you're trying to say ins and outs of military operations and capabilities that shouldn't be discussed? No, it's not.
Sworn to secrecy.
It's not so much that you're sworn to secrecy. Yeah, I mean, yes, there is things that is. Don't get me wrong, but there is. It's just something people don't do. You know, I mean, you just don't do it. You only do it if you're trying to gain attention about something that people that have been in the military and know other people that's been in the military, we can tell about their military status by they've got to prove to you that blah, 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 when, it's one of those things where you just know, all these people you hear, I was a scout sniper in Vietnam and I was blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where that's just people telling their stories. Me and my buddies tell our stories, but we've been part of the stories. So, again, I've got a buddy that I've invited to come on to my channel, my stream, and hang out and just share some of our experiences, whatever he's willing to share with you guys, and me and him will discuss them because we were both there. So, it's just one of those things where, but for people to publicly just disclose the ins and outs of military operations and capabilities that shouldn't be discussed. You answered your own question, but I know you're asking the question to me to ask my opinion on or whatever. But no, it should not even be a title of discussion in the fact that it shouldn't happen. So if people are disclosing stuff to you, you might be concerned about that person. And for example, if a guy and a girl are starting to date and this guy starts disclosing all this military operational stuff to a girl to impress her, think about your relationship in the sense of what else might he discuss. Do you not think he might go disclose to his fellow male friends the fun that y'all may have together or something like that? I mean, that's how serious it is. It's one of those things where it's not discussed. If you were part of an operation, you only discuss that operation with people that were a part of the operation with you. And so, it's not one of those things where, again, none of the discuss you'll hear me discuss on here is any operational stuff. This is all just personal fun stuff we did in the military. Like we may tell y'all about a trip we took across, out mudding in our own personal time out off base or something like that. You'll never hear us discussing any military operation stuff. So just to make sure we're clear on that. So, but that's a good question, Shelley. Thank you for asking it. I'm only 62 comments behind in the chat, Mary. I'm going to need your help. Did it work since I'm way behind? I don't know. Oh, Mary's already back up. I sent a question. It said, I think Mary fell down again. No, trust me. I looked into it. I shared it on the stream one time, Cheryl. It was $600 a year for the biggest, and again, it was barely a drawer, like a cash drawer size,
Jeez.
that big for $600 a year here in Norman, Oklahoma. And I guess it's because, maybe with the University of Oklahoma being here, maybe they expect that like professors and all these different people are going to get the big ones and leave us little peoples to the little letter size cubbies. I don't know, but $600 a year. I pulled it up on their website, and you can too right now. Go look up a post office box for 731. No, not 73159 is the city. 73069 is the zip code for one of the areas here in Norman, Oklahoma. 73069. It's $600 a year in Norman at the post office. What lady? What ladybug? Someone needs to type that out and pin it in the comments so people can screenshot it. Maybe so. Sorry, I'm reading a comment here. This is where you were supposed to take over, Mary. You're supposed to entertain the people and just tell them how you feel about things. Tell us how you feel about things,
Some
Mary.
do exactly want attention. Who's that to?
It was to you. You're the one reading it. Let's see. Oh, not that thing. I'm working on stuff behind the scenes, on the scene.
Somebody been really chatty about things, and I feel like everyone's falling.
Oh, see now, look, Mary, you're way down there, honey. You're reading live stuff. Let me go to the live comments because I'm so far behind. Yeah, Kaleb with a K. I saw that before I moved down. How do I feel about singing? Ain't happening. From me, just saying. Oh, let me see here. You're waiting for the post office box address again. I don't have a post office box. I ain't buying one of those things. It's too expensive, but I'll get you Kaleb's address. Here, look. Oh, let me Google that for you. What's the deal going on here tonight? The address. And I'll copy it and paste it to you as a comment in the chat. And I just saw it and I said, I do know it, but there's a part I forgot that y'all do need to know. Copy. Okay, here it comes as a paste into the chat for everybody.
I've been interested in knowing more. I haven't been in my life. I've been busy.
Oh Lord, what's all these? No, I'll send it to Truth. Mine's asking me too many daggum questions about which one I want to send it to. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, X. There you go, Truth. That's the address to Kaleb's business. If anybody wants to send anything. Yeah. Michelle's wanting to send some cool Aussie stuff. I'd love to have a treat from, when I say treat, I didn't mean that like Michelle was going to jump in the box, y'all. Get your mind out the gutters. I was talking about some cool Aussie stuff, Maybe she'll send me a kangaroo or something. That'd be cool. To get mail from Australia from somebody? Y'all think about that. That's halfway around the world for us. Ain't that cool to be able to just somebody wants to send you something. I did tell her when she said something about it earlier. I said, you send some daggum anthrax and the post office will get you. So don't be sending nothing, anthraxy. I don't think she would do that. So yeah. And it's one of those things where we'll open it live. I've told y'all. Y'all send something in the mail, if you send something crazy and you think I'm, just gonna sit here and take it like that, I'll blast your daggum name all over the world. I'll show everybody who it came from so they can send you some presents. Just saying. It's all in fun, right? There, for everybody that wants to copy it. And there, it's titled into the stream. Captain Kev fan mail. That's where you can send it. What are you going to send me, Mary?
Nothing.
Did you say broccoli?
I said nothing.
I'll take a box of that too. Like a box of chocolate. Okay, everybody write it down. It's pinned back in the comments now, and it's visible on the screen for everybody to write it down. That way, if you have to go back to the replay, you'll have time to write it down there too. So thanks, Truth. I appreciate you. It's a business. If they want to come send us something, again, the post office is going to check it and all that stuff. If the post office sends it and, all that good stuff, hey, I have full confidence. You caught that, didn't you? You must be the only one shining. Hey, I mean, what they were like $15, $20, some dude on the corner, he might give you a can of biscuits for it or something like that. There's people in the world who need them a friend. Oh, I'm sorry. It's your turn, Mary.
No.
If you're not singing, they want me to play Sikorsky song. If you guys have heard the song Hero, give me a 1 in the comments. If you have not heard the song yet and would like for me to play it now, give us a 2.
I have not.
You haven't heard it? Want biscuits? Want biscuits? There was I scrolled through Facebook earlier, and I was uploading those songs to that, and one of my friends, she had posted something. She was advertising some bathing suits. So, Christina, if you're out there, I happen to see your post, young lady, and she put it up. She goes, if you don't want to have if you don't want to expose your biscuits, look into getting one of these. So, I hear you back there, young lady. You ready? Okay. You shook your head, so I went ahead and hit the yes. I didn't wait for the thumbs. I'm sorry. Are you ready to see this? Well, daggone, where'd Mary go? Oh, you didn't like being on that side, so you decided to move over there, did you, Mary?
I didn't move nowhere.
You did. You moved over there. Sikorsky was right now. See, I can I can get the Sikorsky there. So everyone wants to hear this song, Sikorsky.
Oh,
Are you wanting to? Are
Yeah.
you okay with playing it
yeah.
and being live on the stream, or it's totally
Yeah.
up to you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I don't know if I added it into here. So give me a second. I may have to load it. Just because I didn't have it loaded into here. So I can remember where I put it here. I say move your mic back just a little bit, Sikorsky. What we can hear you breathing into the mic. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for it, y'all. Oh, here it is. Okay. It has to load into my computer onto this stuff over here. Okay. Is everyone ready? Here we go.
Before I ever took my first breath, she was chasing storms and cheating death. 23 Sikorsky wings upon her chest, jumping out of helicopters, never resting, never less. 2 decades in the Navy, flying through the night, saving hurting strangers, pulling them alive. She was a single mother with the warrior's heart, writing her own legend from the very start. My mom was a hero in the sky, a badass angel. She refused to let them die. 20 years of courage in the rolling sea and storm. She earned those Sikorsky wings before I was even born. She raised me on her own through the fire and the rain. My mom was a hero and I carry her name. She hung up a uniform when I turned 13. We'd already walked through hell, you know what I mean. But she still stood tall with that quiet pride, scars on her spirit that she never let me hide. She taught me about honor, taught me how to fight, how to keep on going through the darkest night. In every story that she softly told, I've heard the sound of a heart made of gold. My mom was a hero in the sky, a badass angel. She refused to let them die. 20 years of courage in the rolling sea and storm. She earned those Sikorsky wings before I was even born. She raised me on her own through the fire and the rain. My mom was a hero and I carry her name. lights my way. My mom was a hero in the sky, a badass angel. She refused to let them die. 20 years of courage in the rolling sea and storm. She earned those sick or steady wings before I was even born. She raised me on her own through the fire and the rain. My mama was a hero and I carry her name. So here's to the sailor with the fearless eyes, to the single mom who taught me to rise. From Arlington's solace to the rolling sea foam, my hero, my mother, my forever home.
It's pretty amazing. It's an amazing song. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Sikorsky?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I wasn't sure because it tells me that it was muted and all that stuff, and I hit my mute button on here just in case. But Mr. Rooster says, "Why can't we use this pic as your banner?" You have my permission. I'm the one that made it. You can use it. No different than Fat Redall. I just saw behind the scenes that all that stuff. It looks amazing, and I think it's gonna do well. So I think it would be good.
I still think it would be cool to do like some kind of visual, like a redo video or something too.
Yeah. I threw that together this morning, after I got off the stream. I was like, I wanted to get it out there. And again, I made sure that
quick. That was awesome.
So I threw it in AI, and it actually put a lady onto the image there. And I'm like, I don't want to put a person because I have no idea what your mother looked like, So I was like, well, I don't want a person on there. So I changed it and made it to that right there. And it pulled up and made like the Arlington, with the headstone. Obviously, I know that's not the exact way they're made and all that stuff, but it's still, I think it gives the perfect, it tells the story and puts it all right there. I mean, if anybody's ever been to Arlington, you should know that probably there's no Sikorsky that's going to land in Arlington, right in those areas. So, but it paints the picture and all that stuff. So I thought it turned out, really good. And it gave you a visual to sit and read while you're listening to the song, and just, you can feel it. And it turned out really good. Fat Redall did an amazing job on that. And with your lyrics that you had written, over time, and
the reveal that you did, though, that was you guys together doing that. I mean, I still can't
I was just lucky enough to happen to see it and saw that it was in my Discord. I glanced over and he had sent it to me and told me I could put it out. And so because you were in here, and that's why originally I'd played my little tune. I was going to hang it up for the night, and all that stuff. And I looked and I'm like, oh, hold on. Hold on. We got to do this. So that's why.
Yeah. I mean, I was going
I'm
to
just
go
glad you were here
too, because you were like, wait, don't leave. And I was like, wait, what?
We were talking about kind of crazy stuff. I went to Walmart today, and I'm walking down the aisles going, what was I supposed to get to make all these daggone weird things that y'all are talking about? And so I got my stuff. I didn't get none of y'all's stuff. I'm just saying. So we lost Mary, by the way. Mary sent me a message. She put in the thing there. I don't know. I think she was muted is what she was saying. I didn't mute her. It just automatically mutes us all whenever you're playing a video. It automatically cuts everybody's mics, just so that the audio comes through and all that stuff. So Mary, you got the link. You can come back anytime you'd like. Mary, Mary, where are you going? So
Why is
yeah, and
people
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
what?
the Wi-Fi acting up? Why? What's going on tonight?
I don't know.
There's bugs in the machine.
Yeah. No, you know what's crazy is, well, you know, as weird as it sounds, like a lot of people don't realize that like the major hub comes to Atlanta and down through there and comes over and feeds a lot of other, even though we call it Wi-Fi and all that stuff, it's still a hard link to your house. And then your house turns it into Wi-Fi type deal. There's a hard link from, you know, the data ports and all that stuff across the United States. And it comes through the different routings and all that stuff to get the data connected. And so whenever you start seeing people on the East Coast start having internet issues, it's going to flow eventually here, you know, on across the U.S. and type stuff. So it can just be major outages throughout all over the area. So,
Hey, Kevin.
sure.
I was gonna read
What's
something
up?
real quick. It's really short. It's just a response I got back from Fat Rito in Discord because I had messaged him
Yeah,
privately.
yeah.
I said, it's amazing, truly amazing. I'm so happy that you and Captain Kevin put that up like that. That was amazing. And he's like, thank you. It was my pleasure. I think Kev's right. I shouldn't even entertain another version. Just mic drop. It was that good. I went and rewatched that part of the live when I woke up before work, got teary-eyed again. It just hits you right in the soul.
It does. I don't think, I mean, there is literally only one thing that, you know, at first I thought it was an issue on my end and all that stuff, but, you know,
Yeah.
in that song, and it's not an issue. It's just, it's a little pause that I'm sure he's already corrected and all that stuff, but on our version, all that stuff. So other than that, I mean, I wouldn't change a thing about that song. It's perfect, you know. So it's just one of those songs that as soon as you hear it and you know it, you know, you just know. I'll let you answer that. Do you see that question, Sikorsky?
Oh, yeah. I responded back to her.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. I meant to say nope, but I said nop.
Did you hear all my what I was saying? I don't know if you were in here at the time about all the changes they made to YouTube today.
No, what happened?
All content creators, we got an email if you have a page type thing. So you should got one, and it's about, well, I say you, and that is not being disrespectful to you or anyone else that has, you know, a YouTube page. Anybody can have a YouTube page, but until you're able to be monetized and all that stuff on your content, you will get an email that tells you the new process of uploading videos and all that stuff. If you're wanting the video to be monetized, you must, there's like a 9 to 10 question category. You can upload your video, and then when it starts checking it, it's going to ask you, is there any foul language? Is there any drug use visible? Is there any guns and violence? Is there any harmful things toward others? Is there, there's just all kind of different stuff. And if you tell it, no, there's not, and it sees that it is, the next time you upload a video, it's going to look at it even harder, and it'll pick it. They're using AI to go through it all and all that stuff to validate the content. So it basically is called self something, self.
It's like self-policing.
It's like a self check. It is. And so it's asking you, did you, and it's only about the content in the sense of me as the creator, and, you know, mine and your communication here is while I'm making this YouTube video is the creation of it. You can use, like, you can respond to someone and see something and go, exactly. You can respond to someone and be like, oh, damn, you know, something like that. You can react. And that's not a a troubling issue, but if every word in your vocabulary is part of the list of things that they tell you is acceptable or not, that video, as soon as you click, no, there's none in there, and it goes through and it finds it, it's going to say, oh yeah, it is, and it'll cut your ties right there. So it's gonna be tough. That's why I've got this button. So
I need to get me one of those.
yeah, it's just, you're just gonna have to get one, especially if you have a tendency to let things slip. You have to learn a whole new vocabulary of emphasis, is what I shall say. But yeah, I saw Christina's comment.
No, that's true though. No offense to Alex, but he's
no, exactly. That's how he gets his point across and all that stuff. And it's just, and I'm the same way. I'll drop fire trucks and all kind of stuff, So that's my new word. So every time y'all hear me say fire truck, y'all know where I'm talking about. We're just trying to put it out before it gets there, So it starts with F and ends with K. So it's a fire truck. So yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah. So you have to validate everything that is within your content. Again, if you don't want monetization and you don't want any ads ran, or you don't want, any input from YouTube, again, you can go on there and you can upload your video and you can just let it rip just like you always have, if that's your style. But now they've decided, hey, if you're going to get paid by us and you're going to be an employee of YouTube and put out this video on our platform and you want us to pay you for it, then you must meet our guidelines, is basically what they're saying. Not saying anything about free speech. They're saying, we're a business and you're our employee and you signed a contract and here it is, and this is what you got to do if you want us to pay you. So yeah, exactly. I mean, much stuff.
It's kind of like when people would go in and, like, let's say you see a video online and you're like, dang, this is messed up or something. And then you go and you look at all the stuff that you can report it for, It's basically they're trying to they're trying to be, what do you call it? Not like, I can't think of the right vocabulary word, but instead of like, they're trying to be emptive or whatever, instead of having to go back and do it after the fact to somebody.
Proactive instead of reactive.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Proactive and again, it's all about, they want you as the creator to go in there and state, oh yeah. And again, it tells you as you're uploading the video, and it'll give you examples. It's okay to say in a reaction to something that, oh, damn, damn is an acceptable word, but it's whenever you start going, did you go down the dang road? I saw a dang tree that fell over, and then the dang, every other word in your sentence and all that stuff. And people, people don't want to hear it. So if you're saying it that way, and to the point of, every other word in your sentence, and especially in the very explicit bad words that people just cannot hear, you're going to self-demonetize yourself, is what you're going to do. And like I said, there's like a 9 or 10 category section there that you must answer. And so once you've read it a couple times, and like I said, whenever I uploaded your video, I knew, other than there might be a single word in there that could be offensive to someone, and it was either damn or something like that, or something maybe in that song. Other than that, also it'll check your video, your images. Like for instance, if I wrote in there, check out this fire truck Chevelle, it's BA, if I wrote that as my title, it's going to demonetize you also. You can't put it anything where any child could see it just by skimming through Facebook, through YouTube. So it's,
I mean, lately anything I've been putting up and I've been trying to make sure that I always choose like not for kids, but at the same time,
Yeah, that's the thing about it. For me, as when I first started on YouTube and all that stuff, for anybody that hasn't had a YouTube and don't know how this works, whenever you're uploading stuff, it'll ask you, is this made specifically for kids? And it depends on how you ask yourself that question and answer it. It's one of those things where, you think about the child's TV shows that we all probably watched growing up. I think most of us, either saw our own children watch these things. Like Caleb used to love watching Blues Clues, So that's content that's made specifically targeting children for children, or kids. And so when I first read that question, I'm like, hell no, it ain't for kids, in the sense of, this something I say in there may not be made for kids, suitable for kids to listen to. So I always selected no, and that's the right thing to do. But I was sitting there thinking, why would somebody say I made this targeting kids? In the sense of I made this for kids and stuff like that. So there's so many different things you have to, in order just to simply upload a video, not do a live, do a video and upload it. You've spent hours putting this together and you're going to upload it. Now you have to spend X amount of time reading all the questions and verifying and validating everything in order to upload the video. And if you get it wrong and they find out that you falsified their answers, their questions and all that stuff, then they're going to put one of the real people checking your stuff and you'll be knocked down a notch in their AI, checklist thing. So it's one of those things where if we get to a point where we just let it rip and the tater chips and everything else is flying, y'all know what happened. We all just said, to heck with it. I'm just going to get on there and be me and be done with it. So yeah, that's what
there should be like a way to do that anyway. I mean, if, like maybe what if it's just a certain time of the day that, I feel like they should have some kind of, like, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and be like dropping F-bombs and all that stuff every other word. But I mean, imagine like, you go on pretty late sometimes. I mean, when you dropped my song, that was at like what, 5 o'clock in the morning or something? My time, I think. So it's like,
close to
in
4.
my opinion, who the heck there better not be some little kid watching, you anyway, in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
Like,
I mean, yeah. Yeah. And that's why it's just, but it's the fact that no matter, it's still, once this live is over, it becomes a video.
right.
And then it's viewable by people. So yeah, so Carla's statement right here, Steve, he's talking about Steve Luckner off of Agenda Free TV, which I follow Steve. I watch his stuff and I get a lot of information from him. Some people just can't stand him and all that stuff. That's your own personal opinion. Thank goodness we all have different ones. You know what I'm saying? So she's talking about Steve Luckner. I don't know what happened right there. Steve Luckner talks about bombs and all kind of war because that's what he covers. I mean, he's a reporter. He's got a good news thing, and he shows all kind of stuff as it happens and all that stuff. And that stuff is allowed under certain guidelines of those things. And it asks you about those things. But, it asks you if you're showing like war footage of that could be disturbing to viewers in the sense of, it's one thing to show bombs raining down. And I guess, I mean, that's graphic to some people, that people are dying because those things flying through the air and landing. It is the reality of life that it's done for a purpose. You know what I mean? And some people may not be able to get past that point, but there's also other people who they show on the ground footage of what the impacts of those bombs look like. And that would be disturbing to someone, so there's different categories of it, once you open it up and answer the question, there's a variety. Does it show this? No. But does it show this? Yeah. Okay. Then you stay in this category type thing. And we'll do it under this basis. You know what I mean? So he's a nerd, right? He's a good nerd. I don't know where in the heck he's at. I can't tell if he's here in the States or if he's in Argentina or somewhere like that. I mean, he does a real good job. Everything that he posts. I mean, and I love to hear him get excited about breaking news, y'all. We've got some breaking news. I forget what it was the other day. Oh, it's about whenever President Trump was at Mount Rushmore and all that stuff. Breaking news. There's fireworks, folks. There's fireworks. I'm like, that's the way to get excited, Steve. I appreciate you, buddy. We've got breaking news. They're singing. So yeah, he's just a fun guy to watch.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
Oh, he's in Boston? You think? I swear I thought he was in an undisclosed location per se. I guess, I mean, I've never looked into where he's from. I don't know. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? One of the mods has to rescue you or something? I have no idea. At this point, Christina, we all do not know what's allowed and what's not. You know, it's not us sitting here doing it. It's just the Streamlabs mods and all that stuff. The mods from the Cloud bot and all that stuff. And when you mess with it every day, we're trying to learn. We're trying to figure it out. What's allowed, what's not allowed. You know, people last night were really trying to push its buttons to see what it would do and what it wouldn't do. And if you got booted, you know, some people were able to get right back in, but it's just the way it is.
Last night was hilarious. I don't know where Truth went, but
She said she's having internet issues.
That was just because the thing is you were having to piece together conversations that were being had in the chat, and it was hilarious having you try to decipher them, you know, and get through them and stuff, and then talking about all the different food stuff, and then I was like waiting forever for my food to get here, and then bam, you're like, oh wait, don't go anywhere. It was just like a complete, it was like one of the best chats I've ever been a part of. I mean, it went from being like just super, super funny to being then like super emotional. like all of a sudden, it's great.
And what's wild is there was no alcohol involved. There was no synthetic stimuluses on our brain. We just went from, oh crap, I got a text over here, let me check it. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh, we got to do this, you know? I mean, hey, it was as important, and it was for you in the moment. I was able to sit here and be the one who Fat Redall gave to and said, hey man, can you do this for me? You know, whether we had 5 people in here and it was just us 5, or if there was 2,000 or 25,000 people in here, he asked me, let me be the one that put it out, and I was able to one to put it out. And again, I dropped it on my YouTube and put it out there. And so, just so you know, it's on my YouTube. And then whenever you get yours stuff going, all that stuff, I'll send you a copy and all that stuff. You can put it on yours also. But now you can go to my YouTube to my songs, the playlist of my songs, and it should be on there. You know, I dropped the name as Hero, but his version is changing. So
I'm so glad that I wasn't on camera with you last night or this morning when you dropped it.
That's why I asked you, but when
first
few minutes ago, I wanted to make sure he's okay with it.
When you played it, I was like, oof. Like I was serious. I was crying so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah. I played it earlier for my wife, and she was bawling. I'll tell you that much. She goes, I don't know these people, and that was touching, you know. And so I'm like, yeah, it was an awesome moment to be a part of.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Truth's still here. I guess you was just asking about last night, but yeah, we were discussing it earlier. As a matter of fact, about the whole chat and how it happens. And I'm just one of those people, you know, I want to read everybody's comments, and y'all are putting comments to me and all that stuff. And, you know, I want to be involved in everybody's comments and all that stuff, but I just can't. It just so happens so fast. You
Well,
guys are
if
able to see it in a whole different world and time. Mine is visible to me in a whole different setting, and it's just wild the way it happens. So
to be fair, a lot of people in the chat that were talking last night had some like mini conversations going on anyway. So I mean, even if anybody in your position would have been like, "What are y'all talking about?" You know, because there was like 8 different conversations going on, and they were all funny, you know. But then when everybody started to realize that you were trying to keep up and trying to decipher things because the comments were coming up in different order, that made it even funnier. You know, and
well,
then
and
when people started to try to mess with you about it, you were like, "Psh, can't mess with me. I'm still keeping up, and you're reading them anyway." So I don't know. It was
but
hilarious.
then I realized there's a button up there. Like right now, I'm already from what is showing on my screen visible to me. I'm already
Mhm.
2 comments behind. There's a little yellow circle that says 3, so now I'm 3 comments behind of seeing it on my screen. So if I was to scroll down, I'd get to those comments. But as soon as I try to do that and I go to the bottom, y'all are just going to be funny and
Yeah,
just drop all kind of comments of
yeah.
anything, and then it's going to shoot it all the way back to the bottom again. And I try to go back up so I can get to the comment where I was at. Or if I just read your comment and I saw that Truth had posted something to go with that comment, and I try to get to hers, well, now I'm all the way back to the bottom. I go back up to find it.
Mhm.
And now I understand why JLR just lets y'all talk. Y'all
Yeah.
just talk about it. And he just waits for, if you want a specific thing to JLR or any of the other guys, Alex, 857, Juice, anybody, if you're trying to get a comment to them, that's why people super chat and all that stuff. I realize it now because you can't. And I think my chat is reasonably nicely slow right now. But you all have been in JLR's chat, and it just goes so fast. I mean, as soon as I hit send button, that thing's off the screen. I'm like, hell, I didn't even get to read my own comment. What I say, So it is what it is. So there you go.
It's Rooster. We can speed it up if you like. Oh.
It doesn't matter. I've realized that without Truth or some of the other mods or having someone sitting here with me to have a conversation with, it's impossible for me to keep up with that chat y'all got going on over there because you guys see like a whole page of comments and y'all have the ability to get in there and reply to that comment to a specific person. And I'm the same way when I'm in other people's chats. I can see a whole big section of chat and I can reply to, people just like when there are people saying hello to me when I stop into anybody else's stream and I make a comment, hey, just checking in and all that stuff. And everybody starts saying hello. I try to say hello back and I have the time to see the person's name and tag them and say, hey, how are you doing? Type thing. But when you're in your own chat, because you're using software to make this happen and all that stuff, and you just see things totally different. And so, have you used software? Have you streamed yet?
I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet, but I mean, I can. I just haven't. I haven't figured out. I think I'm just gonna wait till I get up to Virginia, just because I got just a bunch of crap going on. And after the fish
Yeah.
tank stuff fell over, and I had like a huge mess, like
I
that was.
read your comments. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was like so messed up. But it was kind of meant to be because I needed to get rid of it anyway. It just was sitting there because I just hadn't done anything with it yet. And then I
Yeah.
just have to, finish packing, and I've already picked out, like, a better camera that I wanna get and a better mic, because I'm just really I could use my phone, but I prefer not to. And, I mean, using my laptop is okay, but my camera on the front camera built into it is not good, obviously.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this little camera that Caleb got me, this one right
that
here.
motion
This
sensor
thing's
kinda thing, that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
It's called it's OBS bot. cam is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat little camera. I mean, it's got 4K quality and all that stuff on it, you know, so
Yeah,
it's
no,
pretty
I mean,
daggum good camera.
you always look pretty sharp, you know, and your audio is really good
It's because
too.
I'm a
so-
sharp dressed man.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah.
Man.
No, you don't have to be a big channel to do that. Whatever you're talking about, you don't have to be a big channel to be able to stream. No, you don't have to. That's why you use software, and that's where the software makes it possible. If you go live directly through YouTube and you're using YouTube to go live, then you have to have X amount of people, followers, and so much view time. You've got to upload videos, content to build your base in order to be able to go live. But if you use the software like I'm using now, Streamlabs Talk Studio is what I'm using now. You can stream directly to your YouTube live, and you're not live on YouTube. I'm live on Talk Studio, and it just broadcasts it to those channels. So you can put in whatever you'd like. So and that's how it works. You're breathing in my ear.
Sorry. It's just, you know what sucks is that I'm so used to.
Something.
No, what sucks is I'm so used to when I'm working. I use this headset,
Okay.
and I can't hear myself right now like I can when I'm working. So I can't tell that I'm until I just move it out of the way. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was just letting you know. Seriously, you can't tell me what you need to tell me within 200 characters, Christina? Speaking of that, Christina, why ain't you up here, Christina? You can join us too. Anybody want to bring up a topic? You can bring up a topic. I do have the phones turned off because I don't know how it's going to react. And, you know, people called in yesterday and y'all were not able to hear their conversation. You heard everything I said, and people were like, well, what's being said? We can't hear him. So, and that was on StreamYard. And so I don't know how to pipe that all in to here so that y'all can hear. So I'll have to get with Kaleb when he has time to be able to figure that part out if I decide to keep using this, which again, I like this right here, Talk Studio via Streamlabs, but you know, I like the Streamlabs too. For me, somebody who's new to streaming and all that stuff, all the cool little bells and whistles, it's just fun. And it's fun to, as the person who's sitting here making the content, to see people subscribing to your channel and all that stuff. And just for the record, you know, I've lost some more followers, subscribers in the last couple of days than I've gained. It's just part of the deal. But if all those people leave, and I'm only here with the fun people that want to be here, and we have a fun hangout time, so be it. You know what I'm saying? We're building this family of friends together, and that's what I want to have here. So, I hear my YouTube going through again. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm trying to figure out what Truth is talking about.
You know, well,
we're not gonna do it right now, obviously. Well.
Oh, that's funny. Does it go looking for me? Okay, this is me controlling it, y'all. This is me, all right? Yeah, it's it's got all these different presets and all that stuff, and you can drag it around on the screen to different areas. There's a mouse pad over here on the side of it and all that stuff, but it is a neat little camera. And then auto framing, if I turn on auto framing, which I have the auto framing off, this part right here that you're seeing right now, but if I turn on auto framing, that sucker will follow you and try to figure out the best picture and all this different stuff. So, there's the wide view. Of course, you know, with us both being on the screen, there's that box too. I guess since it automatically knows that there's only two of us here. So, what, gosh, the comments, let's see. Yeah, there is a, see, I have a button down here on my computer thing, which you sort of can tell when you know. So if you look at it right now, Sikorsky, whenever, as I'm talking, you see how that yellow box is around me? Are you seeing the yellow box around me talking?
Yeah.
As you start talking,
Yeah,
see how it's
so
doing
I see
that?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll let you know that you know in your own ears and in your own mind that you're not saying anything, and that yellow box is triggering. That means it's picking up your breath type deal. Just if you ever, you're not coming through.
Sweet. I
Is that
didn't
your-
think the mute button was working, but it's obviously working.
Yeah, it definitely works. It definitely works. But yeah, I've got one right here. It's called the hear me button. So if I turn it on, I hear myself what's being broadcast from my mic to you guys. And if you're not used to that, it will trip you out, and you'll always think you're talking real slow because you're trying to beat the sound when you're talking. And so it makes it like we just licked a mushroom. So you got to keep that turned off, or you'll really mess yourself up. There you go. There's your answer. I'm already 7 comments behind, so I just can't. I just can't see them all. What the heck is that? We got us a gold coin, 10 jewels. Can anybody help me out here? Where am I supposed to go collect my jewels at? Y'all sent me so many jewels. My gold box is full. And I don't know. Am I supposed to go pick them up at the local grocery store or what? Where's this box at? I've been looking around my house for days looking for this treasure chest y'all have left me, this trove. I can't find it nowhere. And besides that, once I find it, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them.
What are they for?
Now, you know it's not a question to ask me. My friend sent me all these different jewels, and I have nowhere to put where I'm supposed to pick them up and collect them and all that stuff. What question, Christina? I'm scared with you. I'm just scared. See? I think she's just filling my pockets full of gold because she's wanting to check on if Mike's been over here and told me what I'm supposed to do to really bring in the people. You know, Mike from Patriot Pride. She's trying to weigh down my pockets. Oh, Christina. She put them suckers away 31 years ago. What are you talking about, honey? Fact. The family jewels is lost. Hello, Lily Haley. Hallie. You're muted. Okay. You must be talking to someone behind the scenes there.
No, I was talking to myself, actually, but you caught me.
It's all good, but when you start answering, that's whenever you go, I thought you might say that. Yeah, okay, somebody explain the jewels to us. Anybody understand all that stuff?
Is it like Bitcoin?
No, it's it's not really a value. It's so whenever you set up like a store and as in, I guess you can. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have me answer this. There's so many different things I guess you can do with them. Like in the stream, you can like you're sort of gifting people stuff. See, I don't know what I'd do if Michelle wasn't just throwing out some gold jewels. But does someone actually pay money for those and then they send them to you and now you've received them and now you can like send them to other people? These are the questions that truth, if you know, or somebody wants to come on to the stream and maybe you can verbally, instead of trying to explain it all in text, you can come on to the stream and vocalize what people need to hear. Yes, Aussies are definitely in another world, she says.
I want to know if she found graham crackers or not.
From last night?
Yeah. She was asking at some point, I remember she was asking, I think it was Inner Strength was in the chat and she was asking her what a graham cracker was, and then Inner Strength was like, what do you guys use for crust for cheesecake, you know? Like,
Right.
it was kind of funny. And she was like, are they like finger cookies? And
what was that thing that Michelle, what was that you called? Everybody in the chat was saying, no, you don't want to try that.
Is it the Vegemin or Vegemite?
Yeah. Yeah. What the heck is that?
I heard it's an acquired taste.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what it is. So, okay, I'm gonna have to go to find my post office box because that's where Michelle's been storing all these for me, y'all. So now I don't know where to get them. How many of these you got? Are you standing in line to get these things or something? Where do I check? Where do I check where my jewels are at? I said that, Rooster. I said I have no clue where to get this information. I invited someone who does. And since you obviously know more than I do because I don't know, I invite you up here to let the rest of us know.
That'll never happen.
Why?
I've never seen him come on anybody's panel.
We're going to get people past that issue in their life. If I can get past it and just get on here and just let y'all see me be me, then here we are. So it's a free way that YouTube gives us a few jewels to send to our favorite creator, but you can also purchase them. It's like TikTok has the different things you can send to for like a cent. So like somebody's really paying money for these? I just thought it was like a game thing, you know, like something that's just built into like the software type deal. You mean people are actually paying money to like send these gold coins or silver hellos or bronze? You know, I don't see. There's a silver star. Chocolate starfish and a hot dog flavored water.
Just
Okay. We have to buy those family jewels, so I should be able to cash them out.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Are they worth anything?
They're worth a lot of fun. See, I just got 10 more. But like if I wanted to go figure out where all mine are at, and if they're just laying on the floor somewhere, where might I go look for these things at? Like, are they under the table, y'all, or where are y'all throwing them? Because I don't know. I can't say that, Carla.
Oh my god. Go Studio. It's in YouTube Studio.
What?
That's weird. That's what somebody said. Something about those things are in YouTube Studio. That's weird.
Well, I have my studio over here. I mean, like, where would I find them at? Oh, I'm seeing a comment here. Let's see here. I'm gonna put it up here. And Christina, did you say you wanted to come in and explain this? Because I have no clue. I saw a little bit of it on X, and look, my X is like vacant. I think y'all all left me on X. Nobody talks to me anymore. I don't see, but maybe 5, 10, maybe new comments daily now. X is gone to hell in a handbasket. But anybody want to come in and explain this to us?
Oops. Somebody said you'll get 65 cents because YouTube takes a cut.
Yeah, I mean, do I have a voice changer? Why would you ask that?
I do not have a voice changer.
That's
Why
all.
would you think I have a voice changer? I'm the same person that's around behind your doorway, peeking around at you right now. I'm the same person I have always been.
And if you really think that's the truth, let me tell you about my brothers, Simon and Theodore.
Does that answer your question? Again, mine are just characters. Mine are not human people. So before anybody starts asking those questions, I cannot make myself sound like any particular lady that could be in New York making a phone call. What? Oh. Hi, tie-dye girl. I see your comment there. What? Oh, the telephones? I'll turn them on if somebody wants to try to call. Let me go down here. I'll turn them on. I should have known Michelle was going to smack me with some jewels. She got a sack of coins. She just smacked me across the head with, whatever that means. Thank you. What am I supposed to say? Thanks for the jewels. Thanks for weighting down my trousers. Phone lines are open if somebody wants to call. So the number, hold on, look, watch this. There you go. There's the number at the top. And there's a clear disclaimer. And I'm 160 comments behind. Holy cow. They're having their own conversation over there, Sikorsky.
It's looking like it.
It's just wild. You think you're doing the right thing and just trying to keep up with stuff, and Michelle keeps smacking you in the head with some gold coins. I'm still looking. I'm looking for my bag of jewels. Is it should I be looking for a bag, or should I be looking for a trunk? Because it seems to be that. Oh, hell. She just, see, I can react with hell. She just smacked us with some chilies. That's hot. That's fire. She knows I'm a spicy kind of person. Chili, 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 Who might it be?
You
Like
missed
so.
it, Fat Rito.
I was waiting for her to see it. Spicy, I tell you. Fat Redial in the house. I'm just forewarning you. These ladies are slinging out some crazy stuff tonight.
Spicy stream tonight.
It's just raining in your lap at this point, she says. There you go. Open topic for you. Hey.
Yeah,
there you go. Hey. Take over for a minute. I'm going to get some more tea.
Okay. And then after you come back, I'm getting some cranberry juice. I'm moving to Virginia.
Okay.
So, you know. No, you go.
Yeah. Okay. I was looking at these gold coins. I'm gonna go look for the rest of the bag that Michelle keeps sending.
A little trail.
All right, I'll be right back. There you go. Yeah, I'll let you keep answering her questions. Hold on, what did I click on? I couldn't even see what it was. All right, I'll be right back.
Go ahead, ask away, guys. What do you want to know? I'm an open book. I'm moving to Virginia in like the 23rd of July. Been down here for 22 years, and I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to go stay with some people that I've known since I was like 15 years old. So that ought to be interesting. Plus, I'm going to be like an hour and a half away from where my mom's buried. I live in Orlando right now. In a really small 1-bedroom studio apartment, whatever you want to call it, near downtown Orlando. I'm going to be living with my best friend, though, that I've known since I was 15, and we're going to be living rent-free for about 2 years because her husband that she's in the middle of divorcing has to pay for the mortgage. It automatically comes out of his paycheck, so that's cool. So in that 2 years, we're going to save as much as we can and then try to get another place somewhere. And then maybe we'll just be two old crazy people with weird pets or something. I don't know. I want a goat, like a little baby goat. That would be great.
Just for the record, goats don't always stay babies.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for sure.
I'm gonna get my cranberry juice, Kevin.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, they're going to be cat ladies, just like the rest of us older folks with cats. Well, now I got silver stars flying. I'm really going to have to look into this because y'all just got me wondering. What? Now, what the heck is that? Where did you find that at, OU alum? How'd you capture the eagle? Hold on. OU, do I know you? Yeah, I live in Norman, and OU is here in Norman. And I suspect it's an OU alum that is probably that person. And I have a friend that lives here in Norman, and she is a big eagle photographer also, and she has eagles that fly to her house. So I'm just wondering if you're just being a little secretive on who you are, and I just don't know.
Are you talking about me?
No, OU alumni is someone here in the chat. Where the hell did this guy come from? I don't know how she's digging up these daggum coins so quick. Where's she digging at? I don't know how they're getting all these things. No idea. Mr. Rooster? No, they do not. Unless they're...
The fainting goats do.
Fainting goats will, but not just regular goats. Not every goat is a fainting goat or myotonic.
Yeah.
They don't really faint. It's a sensation that occurs to them that causes their body to lock up in a sense that
Shit
their
is funny,
muscles. It is. We used to have one. His name was Bill, and he was an older goat. When we first got him, that's exactly what he looked like. I mean, all you had to do was just spook him, in the sense of you just had to move quick or something like that. You could be reaching down to pour food in the thing, and as soon as the food poured out of the scoop into his bucket, and he heard the noise of the grain hitting the bucket, and it scares him, he would just lay the hell over, and it was hilarious. I mean, first time it happened, because we got him as a rescue, and one of our friends had him as a rescue, and he just couldn't. He actually, to tell y'all the whole story about Bill, he was attacked by some dogs, and they literally they grabbed him by his ears and ripped his ears off, type thing. Yeah, it was a pretty sad situation. And our friends got him, and then they asked us if we could take him, because we needed goats because we were just growing our herd at the time. And we said, yeah, hey, bring him over here to our pastures, and we'll put him out here, and we're going to start off having some goats and all that stuff. Well, that didn't go over well, because we found out Bill was myotonic, and he couldn't defend himself well, which is why we determined that he was attacked by these dogs and had his ears ripped off. And it's because when he got excited, he couldn't run because he was just on the ground. And so, good thing is none of our dogs, we had labs and stuff like that our dogs didn't bother him. I think our dog just would look at him like, what the heck just happened to you, dude? Come on, get up. But we used to, just for the giggles, I can't say the first part, but the giggles of it, we would do all kind of stuff just to be able to see it. And we as humans would stand there and laugh at this poor goat's unfortunate situations, and it was funny. I'm just saying. But yes, they do that.
No, I had a friend that she lives out in Polk County, and she's got like her own. I don't know. She's probably got like 8 acres of land or something, and she's got like a couple of cows and some horses and some goats, And I used to go over to her place all the time when she'd get off work, and she'd be like, "Hey, I need your help feeding these things." She had a golf cart, and she'd put the
Yeah.
containers of feed on the back, and just like you said, she had these 2 dogs, though. I forget what kind they were. They were really, really tall, and, there were 2 of them. One was named Smith, and the other one was Wesson, and,
Yeah.
as soon as those dogs would start rounding the corners, those goats would be like, "Meh," and they would just, like, fall over, and it was just like I would die laughing, and she would get so mad at me because I couldn't.
Hold on. Do that again. What were they like?
Me.
Oh gosh, you gotta love the replay, instant replay.
It
Just
was
when you go, hey, what was that like? And you just hit it again.
it was so funny though because I would be dying laughing at the same time she's yelling at me and she's laughing too because she's like, "You're not helping me," and I'm just like laughing because things are just falling over left and right all around us, and the dog. It was just absolute chaos. I have a lot of respect that people that have farms and all that stuff because it's a lot of work.
I'll sell mine tomorrow. Anybody is interested, let me know. I'll walk away. I'll go buy me a bus and just drive away from here. I would like to, if anybody out there in listening land, just because I have, I've had an RV, a diesel pusher, and all that stuff. We used to have one before I sold it, and all that stuff. And we traveled some, but I have plenty of friends out there in the world of actually live on the road. So this is a call out to my friends, Scott and Christy. They have their own YouTube channel, and they're just starting out. And I haven't seen much from them, but I know they're live, y'all. So come on and let's talk about living life on the road as an RV couple and, all that stuff. Just different things. I want to throw a variety of stuff at you guys and give y'all all kind of content from different perspectives of people in the world. Things that you just never, That's why I just like Michelle coming on and talking to us from Australia the other day. It was just the coolest thing because a lot of us, just like we're finding out about the graham crackers and stuff like that, the things that we here in America see and do every day, that's just, hey, can you go to the store and give me some graham crackers? I want to make a cheesecake. We all know that. But to find out just a few minutes ago from you that graham crackers is not something they have over there type deal, or whatever the situation is, it's just neat to hear that kind of stuff. So, I anybody that wants to come on anytime and tell us a story, it's no different. Things that we do here in Oklahoma is not the same as they do in the South, on the East Coast or on the West Coast. Fat Reed, you say you's coming on sometime, buddy? Oh boy, let me know. I'll get you on here. But yeah, I think it'd be neat to let other people come on to the chat and just hang out and all that stuff. That's what I've been trying to get y'all to do. Now, back to a serious topic at hand here, because it's really trending over in the chat. I can see. Where do y'all get these jewels, and where am I supposed to go get them? What do I do with them? Are they just imaginary? Because an eagle's 400. How do y'all know? I mean, other than I see that, if you're able to do your maths there, it shows times 10, times 2. Yeah, I understand that. Just like Fat Reed saying, I would send a corgi. See? My math's mathing, and 100 times 2 joules means that's 200. What? How did you find them? So what I'm saying is there's a lot of you who've been around YouTube a lot longer than myself and have been involved in these here jewel boxes and all this stuff. But like reading Fat Redaw's statement here, I would send a corgi, but it's 1,000 and only have 3 jewels. Laugh out loud. That's a factual statement he's stating there. So I'm trying to figure out where in the heck my jewel box is to know what's in my treasure chest of stuff to send out. I've never seen a jewel box on this dang thing. Have you? Where's your jewel box? I thought these people were kidding me, but they're like being for reals, y'all. Just like that. And Truth's making it like a big thing here. Maybe Truth can take care of that on the back burner there. Maybe just give it a few seconds. I don't know what you got smacked down with there, my friend. But we're trying to figure all that stuff out. Did you say, let me Google that for you? So we could Google it, I guess, but True says, I've got a friend in Southport area and he does bird photography too. Who's calling me? Oh, hold on, I got to figure out how to get over here. Don't hang up, whoever you are. So, it says unknown caller. I hit the button, y'all. I hit 1.
Kev, what's your thoughts on DB Cooper?
We're still looking for him. Was y'all able to hear that phone call come through? Did y'all hear what was said?
Mm-mm.
I won't say the person's name, but if you're out there and you want to call back, I heard it told me your name in my ears. So if you would like to call back, call back. I've got the phone up here now. I can answer it a little bit easier. So there you go. Maybe y'all were just checking to see if it rings. Y'all didn't hear it, but it rang in my ear and I answered it and y'all weren't there, whoever you are. Truth says, I've got a friend in Southport area and he does bird photography too. I'll have him send you his Facebook check out too. He's just starting out, but really awesome like you are. Well, thanks. Thanks a bunch. Yeah. The message went through. The phone's ringing again, folks. So hang on. Okay. I'm going to answer it. I pressed 1. Hello, you're live with Captain KEVman. Hello, Summer. Oh, really? That's cool. No, like, you have to buy them to be able to use them type thing? Well, it's cool, it's fun, I just don't know where to get them and all that stuff, but, I don't think they're able to hear what you're saying, unfortunately, it looks like, so, um, eh yeah, based on what everybody's saying in the chat, they cannot hear you, so that's unfortunate. So this caller is let me tell them real quick, and if you need to hang up just because of whatever reason, I understand, but let me tell them real quick. So this caller is telling me that she's explaining the Jewel situation to me, y'all, and it's interesting. So she's telling me where I find it at, and that's the thing about it. As I tell you this, I never see it on y'all's side. I'm seeing it through software and all that stuff. Mine's a totally different thing to see the stream as I'm putting this content out to you. So I don't get to see there is no gift button down here on mine. So she's telling me that like on the YouTube, like on your phone and stuff like that, if you're watching YouTube on your phone, next to the what button did you say it was? Thank you, tie dye. So she's saying that there is a dollar sign next to the membership and blah 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 buttons down on the very bottom. It's real close to that thumbs up. She said you should smash that thumbs up button while you're down there, and so I had to put that out there. Thank you. Um, she said it's right down there, and that next to that thing, there's a gift button, and that's where you do all that stuff. So I didn't know how to find it, y'all. So she said it's like a present box. Yeah. That's funny. Like I said, I mean, I've been sitting here looking all over these buttons down here. Mine says, turn on your camera, stop video, add camera, share, react, and end stream. That's all I have I, because I'm on software. So, okay. So the caller in my ear is asking, and she's telling me if y'all will put it in the chat to answer this question for her. She's saying, um, or she's asking the question: is it a like whenever she's buying the gifts? Is it a monetary thing to me for the stream or something like that, or is it just like to show some love type thing to me as a streamer here? And we don't know. So we're asking these questions. So if y'all could drop in the comments for those that may know, what does this mean when she's buying these gifts and all that stuff? Is it going somewhere else, or does it come to me as a gift to me that she's sending to me? We don't know. So I just thought it was fun stuff going on the screen. Like there's 100 coins flying across here. Yeah, yeah. They answered the yes, but which question was it to? Right? God, I highly recommend you don't do that. Um, so the caller's asking, folks. The caller wants to know if she was to spend, and this is what she stated, and she's on the phone with me, and she can verify it in the chat. She jokingly says, "So if she wanted to buy a $250 coin, is it going to come to me as a $250 coin type deal? How does this work? Because, yeah, it's called a jewel. She's saying it's called a jewel, not a coin. She knows she's not buying like a real coin that's going to come to me. She's seeing the gift thing down there, and she wants to know if she was to buy a jewel, does it come to me as in a gift to me via the stream or whatever? Or I just thought these were like little things that are fictitious. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Thank you for calling in. And I hope, even though we had to use me via translator to be able to get your story and your questions across, I hope that your questions were answered by those in the chat. And maybe we both learned something. But we're in Arizona. You're in Phoenix? Cool. My brother and sister-in-law live in Phoenix. They live off the Southern Highway, right? It's it's hotter than two rats in a wool sock, right? Yeah, fire truck. That's hotter than two fire trucks. Well, thank you for calling. You can call me whatever you wish, as long as you don't call me something that YouTube says you can't. We're always just having fun. And eventually I'll get this figured out with all these different stream devices and sources so that your sound comes through and everybody can hear your excitement and your fun call in. And I love it when you guys call in. And as soon as I can get this figured out so that you guys are heard on the stream, it's going to be so much fun because you guys are what makes this enjoyable. And I love talking to you guys. So I appreciate you calling in. Thank you. You too. And I'm glad you're here with us. Thank you. All right. Bye. Okay. Sorry. That was a fun caller. That's fun. I wish y'all could hear this, and I'll have my IT department on this as soon as I can. Truth your own, by the way. Your mic's muted still, but you're hearing the thing. I'm sure you know that. You pushed the button to be here. And
I'm here. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I don't have my earbuds. They died.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the caller said, but I've had a lot of chaos on my end behind here with my kids and my dog and all the difficulties going on trying to fix the streams. But I'm here. So the joules are, let's see, Google says you get 0.5 cent per joule. So I'm not sure if everybody found where you locate the joules, but it is down in the chat where you type. Next to where you type, there's a smiley face. And then there's the money sign like she was explaining to, and then the heart. And if you click on the money sign, it pulls up different things that you can gift. And it should be in there, but it's just a way for you to kind of say hello and you appreciate somebody that's streaming. But it's not much, you pay money to give to the streamer. So the streamer will get a portion of what it costed you to get the joules. So.
Very interesting. Well, I have to let you guys know that
I might have explained that wrong too, because someone's saying it's the gift sign, and I'm not even seeing that on my end. So
I don't.
who
see
knows?
that.
I think it's only in mobile because I've seen it when it comes up on mobile. It'll give me the option to send the coins, but I'm not seeing it on the browser on PC. So that might be the difference too. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys, for the confusion.
It's not your fault.
We're all just figuring it out together. Kev, I don't think we can hear you.
You can't because I have my damn gum. I fixed it. Did you see that? I caught that. I went. Caught it midair.
Gotta be
I had
good
my
now. Don't forget.
mic muted. There's a big red light right here in my face that lets me know that I'm live and y'all can hear me. But the problem is, all my life, every microphone I've ever used, the red light tells you you're not working. This mic, the red light tells you you are working. So it's weird. Again, it's not. It is greatly appreciated for all the love and support you guys share and all that stuff. It's not like I'm going to the casino off a coin that we've almost pieced together here tonight. You get what I'm saying? It's just, it is the appreciation from you guys having fun and all that stuff. And again, I got to get these phones fixed because I want y'all to be able to hear when people call in and their fun and excitement is just amazing. And that's why I try to get you guys to call in and be known to the world. You know, y'all have some fun and amazing stories and just hilarious moments with me on the phone. And it's just, I would love for everybody to be able to hear it. So,
And just like Michelle says in the chat, if you want the streamer to get a full payout, send it to their PayPal or Venmo because then nobody takes a cut.
Yeah, I got my Venmo on my page already.
Yeah.
And you did. You got a $10 super chat.
I did. And that's what I'm trying to find. Normally I look at them and go, because I saw it pop up there, but you know, is there a message or something like that? Like an actual comment thing? I'm trying to find it to be able to read it. It was from
C. Shelley. If you go to your chat, I don't know how it shows up on the Streamlabs side of it, but on the live chat, you can click that and it'll show fan funding.
Hold on, I found it. She said it's fictitious, y'all. She said, $10 from C. Shelley. This is fictitious. She's calling it bull. Malarkey. But her comment came through and it's in yellow. I can see it. It's yellow. And I can see it. Look, I can see it right through Sikorsky's glasses. You see it? It's yellow. I see it. You see it? That's somebody who observes stuff. I'm just telling you. I see those kind of things. I can see. You see it? It's yellow right through her glasses. I don't know why. I just I read that totally different. For some reason, I said I saw an ear of corn. I will own an ear of corn when I hit hunchback age. I'm like, what? The stuff that goes through your brain, folks. I mean, you know. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to do it that way, you can. I think all my dilly whoppers are put in there. There you go. Right there is that thing that's already put in here, programmed in. So if you want to do it that way, you can. You know, it ain't as fun as daggum gold coins and eagles and bears and lions and tigers and all these other things y'all find out in the world. But if that's the way you wanted to do it, you could do it that way if you just want to. I'm not pushing for your gold coins and silver leaves and oak truffles and all kind of stuff. Fat Reed, I got Streamlabs. I thought that daggum AI sob only mess with me. Somebody get Fat Reed all back in. Surely one of y'all would hit the button to get him back in here. I can't read some of y'all's comments because I don't know where that conversation was going or where. In my mind, it was something else. So, I seen someone send 100 memberships yesterday for me. That cost $700. Huh? You got 100 memberships given on your stream? If so, that's awesome. That's great. That's great. A community you've built, Innocent Until. I guess you need to tell us where you're at because I don't know that I know who it is. Anybody know who Innocent Until? I mean, I'm just wondering here. Innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Or are you saying you sent someone? No, you say I seen someone send 100 memberships yesterday. For me, that cost $700. You're doing well. Some lady bought them for AJ's stream. Good. AJ's chat. Awesome. AJW. Is that right? Is that who you're talking about? There's plenty of people out there that support their local streamers. Hey, he's out there, boots on the ground. No, they never do. You're not allowed to speak over on if you're sitting in that box over there. You're only allowed to talk on this box over here. I'm just kidding. She can speak as she wishes. She just has her mic off and she's doing stuff. So, did you have a question? ADJI3UI? Summer's Nation? Summersation? Summersation. Love his music. Where are we at on? Let's see, we're 2 hours and 43 minutes. Was somebody needing a break or something? I'll throw you on a mix.
I mean, I am probably going to jump off soon anyway because it's 3 o'clock and I'm supposed to be getting up to go do something with some friends today. But, you know.
I was just coming on here to say hello, and here I am. No different when I go to Walmart to grab some tea, and I come out with a whole buggy full of crap, and I'm like, I was just coming to get tea. Just like here, I was just coming to say hello for a few minutes, and, I wasn't going to stay up all night.
Yeah.
And here we are.
I wanted to come and say hi to you and tell you thank you again for doing what you did last night, or this morning, rather. Really appreciate that.
You're welcome. I was just now reading Fat Redow's comment there, and that's why I started laughing. You're welcome, and I was glad that I was able to be a part of it, and I was, given the music to put out for you, and it's a very touching story. And again, all the cred to you and Fat Redow for putting it together. You for the lyrics, and him throwing it together for you. And my only little part was putting it out and making a little AI picture to go along with it. So I think it all turned out swell. And hopefully, did you put out what was put on the Discord statement a few minutes ago?
Me?
Fat Reed, are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to put that out? Should we put that out? Can we put that out? Because I'll gladly tell people about that. Because I don't think it's public. What he put in the...
Oh, what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I think it would be, obviously, if it's being put out there, then it should be put out there. The there is there.
Yeah, Fat Rito, I read what you said to me on stream earlier, you know, because I thought it was awesome what you said. Mic drop, didn't need to do anything else to it, and how
I
you
don't
went
know.
back and listened to it and it moved you to tears kind of thing. Like, it means a lot because I agree. I mean, I was like, wow, if he said he was gonna make another version, I mean, I can't even imagine. It already went from sounding like a country kind of song that I had on my channel to he took it to a whole other gets you in your feels for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Just so y'all know, just for the record, if y'all are ever sitting there talking and I just start laughing about something, I am not laughing at you guys. Okay, I'm not laughing about something you said or something like that. It's just things get things happen in this brain of mine that I get caught up on stuff, and I was just sitting here laughing because I've been talking to Fat in the Discord in the direct message. I've been talking to him and stuff. I sent him some lyrics for an ending song and all this stuff, and I was sitting here thinking, "Hey, Fat man, I'll trade you a turkey, I've got an eagle and 1,655 gold coins. I'll trade you for a new cut of a closure for my stuff." So those are the kind of things that happen in my mind. So I wasn't laughing at you, just for the record. Oh my gosh.
That would be great actually if you play your song right before I leave because like I said, I'm gonna hop off, but I would love to hear your one of your
Which
songs.
one? I've got a
Any of
couple.
them.
Well, so
Pick them. Pick one.
So mine, one thing I like about mine, and again for yours is very specific, and it's for a purpose. Mine is just out of fun. It's all the same lyrics for mine, cut different ways, and all that stuff. The lyrics never change to my song, and I think that's important for me. I want people to hear it, and those lyrics stay in their mind, and that they know what's going to happen, and then it surprises the crap out of them when it's not that. It's done a whole different way because Fat has killed it in a couple different varieties. So like today was the version of, did I do the Western version? Which Kaleb made a bad starter image that will make y'all pee your pants laughing whenever you watch it. But I'm not using Streamlabs, so I can't show it the way he made it. So I have to use my version. But I will. Which version would you like to hear? You can only pick the ones I've only released. You can't hear none of the ones that I haven't released yet because they're not released yet. In the sense of putting them on my YouTube, they're all released because Fat Redal is the one that releases them. But I have the Inner Sandman is released. The Okie from Norman is what I called it. Okie from Norman, even though it's based on the Okie from Muskogee version. Or there is no, the other one's not released yet either. Technically, it's only released to members, which you probably have heard. But it's based on a rock and roll version. Take your pick.
Rock and roll version, I guess.
Okay, let me see what I can come up with here. Does that mean you're rolling out? Okay, I'll drop you one in here. Let me make sure I wasn't. I'm way behind. So I love seeing y'all's comments and all that stuff. A lot of different people are saying, which one do you want to hear? You want to hear the people are saying they like the reggae version. I love the Metallica one the most so far, and the reggae next. But Truth, have you heard the country version? Because I can play the new version that should be releasing here soon. Again, the members in the members only section, it is posted live on my YouTube, and it won't release to the public YouTube for a little bit, but let's drop it right here, right now. I'll play this new version. Y'all tell me where y'all think that Fat Redog got the idea from on this one. Y'all ready? If I can find it. Oh gosh, now I got to figure out which one it is. It don't let me see the names of them. I hope I don't pick the wrong one here. One that I haven't released yet. Okay, I'm going to shoot for this one. I think it's it, so hopefully this is it for you.
From the 405, Studio K is live. Photos, freedom, truth, and friends. Welcome to Captain KEVman land. Catching wings in the light, every shot is on. Every frame feels right. From the back roads home to the live stream glow, and the red light's on. Everybody knows, pull up a chair, let the good folks in. Captain KEVman live again. Turn it up loud, let the whole room hear. The phone lines open and the message is clear. From the brave to the bold, from the lost to the found, we stand together when the world gets loud. Hey, hey, Captain KEVman's on the air. Stars and stripes flying everywhere. From Studio K to the wild of the land. Truth in his voice and the camera in his hand. Hey, 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 raise it up one time. Simplify spirit in a 405 shine. Loud and loud, come take a stand. Welcome to Captain KEVman's land. Welcome to Captain KEVman's land. He'll talk the news when the sirens roll. Break down the chase with a whole lot of soul. And paint up a legend with an airbrush flame. Eagles, heroes, and a wild new name. Haters gonna talk, but he don't back down. He just laughs it off and turns the beat around. Thanks for stopping in, let the family grow. Hit that subscribe button and enjoy the show. It's not just a channel, it's a front porch light. A place to gather on a Saturday night. Veterans, friends, and the faithful crew. Captain KEVman's a seat for you. Hey, hey, Captain KEVman's on the air. Stars and stripes flying everywhere. From Studio K to the wide open land. Truth in his voice and a camera in his hand. Hey, hey, raise it up one time. Simplify spirit in the 405 shine. Hey, live and loud, come take a stand. Welcome to Captain KEVman's land. When the eagle flies and the chat rolls fast, we honor the road and we salute the past. From wildlife skies to the breaking news, this is your house, your voice, your cool. So light up the screen, let the guitars ring. This ain't just watching, it's a family thing. Hey, hey, Captain KEVman's on the air. Stars and stripes flying everywhere. From Studio K to the wide open land. Truth in his voice and a camera in his hand. Hey, hey, raise it up one time. Sacrifice spirit in the 405 shine. Loud and loud, come take a stand. Welcome to Captain KEVman's land. Hey. Captain KEVman's creations. The lines are open, the people are here. Simplify, and we'll see you live.
What do y'all think about that?
I think it was awesome.
Yeah. Who can tell me what that one's made to?
Queen.
Very good. Very good. Another one bites dust.
I'm gonna go, sir. It's been a great time.
All right.
I
See you later.
thank you so much, and thank you to the chat too for being gracious tonight.
Sure thing. Chat's always awesome. And again, stop anytime you want and just hang out. We'll have a little bit of fun.
Will
So
do.
have fun tomorrow with your friend, and we'll see you on the
I'm gonna
next one.
try. Goodbye.
All right. So what does everybody think about that? That is the another one bite the dust cut. Pretty badass when you start. Oh, yeah, we can say that. We were reacting. It's pretty badass. So, I mean, you know, with all the different varieties of things that we have to watch out for now, we have to be careful. So, yeah, that will be releasing on my YouTube tomorrow. And then if I stream tomorrow, which we're on a roll here, we might as well, right? I'll release another one. Oh, play another song. Which one would you like? Again, all mine are all the same lyrics, just laid out to different music. And I like it that way because I can use them so many different ways for, you know, hey, when I get some more gold coins, I'll send some to more fat redials away, and then we can get some more different cuts. Maybe then we'll have some more interactions to pull the lyrics from. You know what I mean? So Truth says she loves it. The only option I got now is to play the Metallica one because that's the only one that I've only released 3, and I've seen some comments that said if you play country, I'm out. So no, there's 4. There's one I haven't added yet. Thanks for them gold coins. I'm gonna go dig for them. I still gotta find them suckers, but I do love y'all for that. Have I released the reggae version yet? Have y'all not heard the reggae version yet? Did I just let the cat out of the bag on that? Okay, one that sounds like Guns N' Roses? Are you sure? Heck, maybe I'm releasing them over here before I'm releasing them over there, and I'm not releasing the right one. So I'll gladly play you that version, though, Carla. I'll play you that version if you want to hear it. I mean, look, we went from 50 people to down to 31 as soon as I played that last song. And now we got 2 more people that just jumped in, so they may want to hear it just like they just starting all over. So, but hey, that's what we're here for. I'll play you guys a song. You guys are here and hanging out with me, and y'all have been here loyal, so I'll do what y'all want me to do. Okay. Anybody need a bathroom break? Here's your time. Put your headphones on and go jam. And you got like 5 minutes and 18 seconds to get your business done. It's your drinks and your bag of chips. Daggum. She got a treasure trove over there. She's breaking them out. Okay, let me see what we can whip up. I got to figure out a way to make it so I can see the names because this is just not. I know what that one is. This is going to be tricky. Let me see if I can go. Oh, I'm down here on my phone here. Got to find my mouse. Just give me a second. And I'll find them for you. That is the images for them. That doesn't help me. Okay, maybe I can figure out from the images. Okay. Can't play that one or that one yet. These two right here are gonna be 6. So that one is a different one. That one. Okay, let's see if I can. This is why you change the label on each one, because it helps eliminate this issue. Let me upload it real quick. The one I want to play so that I know specifically which one I'm playing for you. Okay, here we go. Crank it up. If you got neighbors, let them know y'all are loud and proud over here in my world. Here we go.
From the 405, Studio K is live. Photos, freedom, truth, and friends. Welcome to Captain KEVman land. When I came up strong with the eagle in his eye, United States Marine Corps heart and an Oklahoma sky, camera in his hand catching wings in the light. Every shot is on, every frame feels right. From the back roads hum to the live stream glow when the red lights on, everybody knows. Pull up a chair, let the good folks in. Captain KEVman live again. Turn it up loud, let the whole room hear. The phone lines open and the message is clear. From the brave to the bold, from the lost to the found, we stand together when the world gets loud. Hey, hey, hey. Captain KEVman's on the air. Stars and stripes flying everywhere. From Studio K to the wide open land. Truth in his voice and a camera in his hand. Raise it up one time, simplify spirit and a 405 shine live and loud. Come take a stand. Welcome to Captain KEVman's land. He'll talk the news when the sirens roll. Break down the chase with a whole lot of soul. Then paint up a legend with an airbrush flame. Eagles, heroes, and a wild new name. Haters gonna talk, but he don't back down. He just laughs it off and turns the beat around. Thanks for stopping in. Let the family grow. Hit that subscribe button and enjoy the show. It's not just a channel, it's a front porch light. A place to gather on a Saturday night. Veterans, friends, and the faithful crew. Captain KEVman's a seat for you. Hey, hey, hey. Captain KEVman's on the air. Stars and stripes flying everywhere. From Studio K to the wide open land. Truth in his voice and a camera in his hand. Raise it up one time, simplify spirit and a 405 shine live and loud. Come take a stand. Welcome to Captain KEVman's land. When the eagle flies and the chat rolls fast, we honor the road and we salute the past. From wildlife skies to the breaking news, this is your house, your voice, your crew. So light up the screen, let the guitars ring. and we'll see you live.
Ain't that shit sick? That stuff's cool as hell. Just for the record, I heard the music. Y'all didn't hear the music. Y'all were just sitting there looking at me like, the hell's he listening to? Well, why can't we hear it? So I was hearing it. I was rocking out to that right there. Matter of fact, in my ears, y'all weren't hearing it. What my problem is y'all's problem. Oh? Hey, speaking of which, I need to send all these back to you that I've added, images to, Fat, so that you can upload them to your YouTube. I mean, hey, it's got the likes of me on it, so I mean, hey, it's your music. I'm just saying, you just let me borrow it. We're gonna have to go check out the. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Hit the pause button. I'm going to try to upload Diovindice on my YouTube, hopefully tonight. How come we've never seen a link to that there channel, sir? Drop it. Drop it, man. Drop that link so we all can go follow. Because hey, we all join in there right now. You dang know I'm going to. Excuse me. I get the box first. I don't want the box after it's been used. Just stating for the record. You can't say that. You cannot say that. I was talking about the package that the box comes with. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. I don't say it enough, but I appreciate all you guys for being here, just hanging out and just sharing the love. Just being here is sharing the love. The gold coins and the donkeys and the chickens and all that other stuff y'all send for dinner, I see that comment behind the comment, Michelle. I'm just saying. I'm on this comment. Quit tickling me right there. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. And it was a pleasure to get to serve my country. I see some of those other comments there. Again, I appreciate you guys more than you guys will ever know. Fact for the fat Rita. See, that's what I want right there. I want this instilled in your brain. And I want you to be able to go driving down the road and just blast this stuff out of your stereo in your car. And that's why I want to make sure it's on the YouTube so you can get to it so that you can just play it. Because, hey, even just playing it and putting it out there, yes, of course, if it's on my YouTube, it's obviously going to help me out. But at the same time, it lets people know and hear Fat Redaw's name, in the sense of every time we're playing this and all this stuff, and maybe he can put his different musics and stuff out there. And so I think it's a good thing. But that's the biggest thing about it. You're learning the lyrics, and that's why I like the fact that all the lyrics are the same, and it's just a different style of listening to it. And it's just something that I have really, really never ever thought about. How you can, and I've seen it, I've heard it, I've seen people take and change the the rhythmic and the acoustics and the instrumentation of a song and all that stuff, and it comes out totally different. But I have listened to it in so many varieties in this song that he's made for me that I'm just amazed. I mean, that it's the same song, same lyrics, and you learn the lyrics, and then you just hear it in so many different ways. It's just badass. Hurry. Much love, my friend. Much love. I ain't down for them handshakes for them in their women's. You getting that close, honey? You better hang on. You're going for a ride. I'm just saying. I give him hugs. That's right. Put it out there. Oh, well, dadgum. You know, I'm only 2 hours behind already. Let me see what I can find here. You know, I'm a little slow. Should I be looking for that there? I probably shouldn't be looking at it on there because it's on mine. Well, hell, maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Is it under the Marinade Marines? Is that what we're talking about? Look at there. I am so far behind. I'm over here typing, and then look, I know this. I've listened to the stuff on Marinade Marines Bunch. I told you about Escalante Drive. I used to listen to it a lot. Not that I don't now, but which one you want me to play? You want me to play the toy garbage truck in action? Oh boy. You need the power? I got the power. I can give you the power to post anything you need to. We'll do it. See? Only mods contain links. Let's see about that. Give me 1 second. Let's see about that. Let me turn the volume off because I'll be hearing myself. Let's see. You know, it's funny. I can see the daggum chat like amazing over here when I'm watching the stream over here. I was watching myself. I was laughing. Hey, like him? Digits. Go ahead. Go ahead and drop a comment now there, Fat Redall. Let's see what it says. I told you. I knew that. My Rolodex is slow. Alejandro Villanueva. ZX4 times 1J. Ha un explorador Que se llama Charlie Boassa on YouTube. I'm not good at that. I don't want you to think I'm mocking you. I'm not making fun of you. But unfortunately, I can't read Spanish. I do well enough to speak what I can speak. Do I have a translator in the crowd, please? Message is still redacted. What the heck did you do, man? Yeah, we're seeing it. Like, I see it 3 times, Truth. What did my buddy say there? Anybody? Is this? There you go, y'all. Simple request. There you go. That is what brought us together. Miss Guthrie is still missing as far as I know this moment. And it is what brought us all together. And I know we have our cut up moments and our fun, but the reality is that her family doesn't have answers. We will get them if they want us to know them in a serious manner. As much as we want them, as much as we want the answers, as much as we want Ms. Nancy home. You know, unfortunately, we only are being told what we can be told at the moment. So, again, seriously? ¿Qué? ¿Tú no comprendo español? ¿Por qué? See, now how come I'm seeing that comment down here? And I was just all the way down here. We did take a moment of silence, did we not? I'm just saying. Did I not do it right? Because I'm not going to do it the way somebody else does it. That's not me. I don't do it that way. It may be funny when somebody else does it. In all serious note, I mean, I'm not going to do that. That's what I was looking for. Somebody send me the link to exactly what we want to play here. Well, hold on though. I got to figure out how to share that thing so y'all can see it, because it's not. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. Based on Carla's statement there, yeah, they're definitely trying and all that stuff. So anyway, I can support them. You know, I'd love to do that. They're out there, I'm out here, and I'm not there. You have the power to do something about it. I'm just saying. It's still told him nope. He can't do that. He can't post a link. So it's just weird. Let me see if I can figure out how to share this to you now. That ain't gonna work that way. See the whole thing? Oh, I guess I can share my screen. There we go. Screen. That's how we're gonna play it. We're gonna share our screen, folks. Are you talking about the Area 51 one before I play this one? Is that the one you're talking about that you want me to play? What do I have to do with your internet? I'm just saying. I'm not over here rubbing two sticks together and causing smoke to go flying up. I'm just saying. What would I have done that would have? Make sure it's the same one here. Yeah, okay. I was just checking before I play it. I got it now. But I got to share the screen so y'all can see it. Come on now. Wrong button. I can't wait till some of y'all get into this and y'all gonna understand. Mm-hmm. Well, how come y'all not seeing it? Oh, share stream. Nope, not that one. Stuff gets so crazy here. Okay, show on stream. That's what I'm trying to do. Jeezel Beezel. Damn, can y'all see me over there? Okay, here we go. This is a song that Fat Redall, his YouTube page is The Marinated Ex-Marines. We're going to have to talk about this, sir. Hey, man. Look at all them there subscribers you got there. Put this stuff out, brother. Put this stuff out. We're going to play you one right now. Here we go.
It's logistics, facts, but the silence they keeps the truth intact. From Cold War secrets to today's AI, the desert is where the answers lie. Janet Airlines, the ghost line.
That's a wild one to listen to. Big old jet airliner. There we go. Had to figure out my buttons to push there. Make sure I'm on. Yeah, got the mics on. There's the breakdown. That's what it's about. If you're not familiar with Janet Airlines, it's the airplane that takes workers into Area 51 from Vegas. Now you just sending them in the daggum chat? What am I'm 106 comments behind. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm. How did I get all the way back up here? Trying to get to the bottom. Good night, my friend. Good night, my friend. I did see multiple people checking out and all that stuff. I was going back up to catch them. I did see our friend from Australia, Michelle. She said she was taking off. That's why I was waving and sharing some love down to Australia to our friend Michelle down in Australia. Not that I don't love my friends here in America. I'm just saying. There you go. See, I knew I seen it. Good night, all from the land down under. Fat, let's work on it. From the land down under. We're gonna have to do something with that one. Hey, did you say I sent you some lyrics, sir? I know you're busy. I sent you some lyrics. We're gonna work on something. Janice stands for just another non-existent terminal. Maybe I can take scenes from the Vegas trip, put it in the video. Oh Lord, I need to start clipping, don't I? We might have to throw something on that. Janet stands for just another non-existent terminal. Wee! That's what we say about Wayne. Wee! What are you talking about, Willis? It was like yesterday. Is it that old? And again, much love to our friend Michelle Shining. You know, the other Michelle. She's got them gold coins. She just splashes them down on you. Much love, Michelle. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, my friend. So yeah, it's gosh, we've been doing a 3-hour and 30-minute stream. And I was just coming to say hello and just drop a couple of music stuff and all that stuff. So, you know, hey, I don't know what I'm going to go do now. But, you know, yeah. What? It's funny. I can see it on the chat right there. Right there. Before I can see it in the chat over here. It's fun. I just yawned, y'all. That tells me the sleeping into 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know how you folks do it. If y'all ever sleep, I have no idea. I don't know when y'all sleep because y'all are always just there. No matter where I look, I see y'all. I'm like, do they ever sleep? What have we got to end it with here? That's why I was asking. So I see myself. That's weird. Live, I'm turning my head already. Over here, I'm not. uh, I'm over here clicking the thing and it's not highlighting it, putting it on the screen over there. I got to be watching this monitor. So, yeah. Doing good things. You know, hey, that's what it's all about, right? It's all about being there for those that are out there doing it. And again, for all those guys that are out there doing it, you know, they're trying. That's what we say is they're trying. That's right. Hold on. Who are you talking about here? You wish he would draw more. So I'm thinking Mark, the shark, maybe, right? Is that who I'm talking about? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah. So, you know, I am still trying to figure out, anybody got an inside connection to Sleuth? I need to talk to Sleuth on how to make this. I bought all the components, you know, to be able to attach. Y'all can't see it over there, but it's a wire here, and it's a display capture thing specifically for my camera, and that way I can run my camera, my photography camera with the zoom lens into my phone so that I can go out and do a live mobile. I've got something I'm thinking about. One night I might take y'all over here to Lake Thunderbird. I'm gonna do my live from out there by the lake and let y'all see a Oklahoma lake sunset. And but I'd love to be able to take my camera, my real camera, and use it as the camera for y'all to view so that I can look at my screen and see the chat and talk to y'all and all that stuff. So I know it can be done because I saw whenever Sleuth was at the courthouse for Derek Kaleb that his regular DSLR camera was ran. That was on his the handle deal, and it was ran to his phone screen back here. So I know it's possible, but I ain't figured out how to make it work. My iPhone is not picking up my camera as a input device so that I can see. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it as a display monitor, I guess. But I want to be able to stream to my camera and use it, and that way I can take y'all out on a bird hunting thing all the way down to Sequoia National Wildlife Refuge. And there's a bunch of eagles down there year round. There's some down there that stay there year round, and I'd love to go get some shots, but I have to have my zoom camera, the 800 millimeter, in order for y'all to even see anything because they're so far out in the areas that you're allowed to go out there and walk around and stuff. So I need to get with Sleuth, or I just need to to research it more on YouTube. You know, who knows? Maybe that guy that puts together the YouTube video that figures it out will be the one that everybody watches, because if I can't find no videos on it, then that means somebody's got to make it. You talking about AJ? Okay, I see your comment there. So yeah, those are just my thoughts. But yeah, sometime I'd love to go over there. I don't have to have my Zoom camera. I can do it from my phone to go over there and catch an Oklahoma sunset on Lake Thunderbird, looking out to the west. You know, the way it sets up. So I'd love for y'all to be able to see an Oklahoma sunset. And I'll go over here to the state park, which is across the street from my house, and do a live from there at sunset, so y'all can see what it looks like as a sunset here in Oklahoma. There's a couple of spots I'd like to go to and do one, so I want to try to do that. You know, I've only done one live from my phone in my truck, so I know it works and it's doable. But now I just need to do that more, and I fully intend, if y'all will ever let me away from this daggum computer, to go out and do some more lives from out here around Oklahoma and Norman and all that stuff to show y'all. For those who've never been out here to Norman, Oklahoma, to where the University of Oklahoma is at, I'll take y'all to Heisman Alley and all that stuff. Y'all can see the 7 Heisman Trophy winners that are sitting out there next to the stadium. So it's just things that'll occur as we grow and all that good stuff. So we just got to build that family of friends up so that we can do that kind of stuff. So, but it's 3:00, my friends. It's 4:00 for some of y'all. It's 2:00. It's 1:00. It's, you know, hell, some of y'all are way into the future. And so it's time to wind it down. So I don't have to play another song for us to end it. I'm still working on putting together a closure song, as I call it. And y'all know who I'm calling. My only person that's going to be doing it for me. Just saying. I'm working on all that good stuff. Hopefully we can put that together that soon and throw some stuff out there. So thank you all for hanging out with me, for being here, for dropping the questions, giving us all the hilarious laughs that we all share together. We got to watch our words, I guess. That's what they tell us. That's the way it is. So much love to you all. Thanks for dropping those coins wherever y'all purchased them and got them and sent them, and how all that stuff works. I'll eventually figure all that stuff out as y'all just shower the coins and stuff. So, you know, it's when you don't know nothing about it, it's like, what is that? What did that come from? And all that stuff. I like how it still pops up, because this is part of Streamlabs and all that good stuff. So, I don't think we had any new subscribers. I don't know if that happened. You know, I don't know if that's still coming through and all that good stuff. So I'll figure all that stuff out. No big deal. Like I said, I'd rather it be those that want to be here and hang out and have fun than people that don't want to be here type deal. So much love to you guys. My clock just rang 3 a.m. I'll see y'all on the next one. Much love, and thanks for hanging out with me.
There's nothing scheduled for 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. today.
I didn't tell it to do that, but it told me there's nothing scheduled. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to put your DNA on there, you can. But if you just want to smash it, you can do that too. So much love, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for being here at the Captain KEVman land area. And I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel and showing up. As always, Semper Fidelis, and I will see you on the next one.